talk about downward facing dog, yo.
I don't even do. That's not even a fucking Bikram pose.
Well, to do it for yourself would be really hard.
I don't need to bleach my asshole.
This is a special edition because we got the entire Leader One podcast network posse in the house.
What is that?
That's my company that links all our podcasts together. So it's Human Monsters, the Trailer Park Boys Fan Federation podcast, the Confession Pulse podcast, and Children of the Void. So that's all of us. We're all here tonight. So give yourself a hand, everybody.
So what essentially Morgan's saying is he's got all of his hoes in his corral.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all here. Yes.
So,
That's me entering right now. That's
Yes,
me.
exactly. Woo! Yes!
so would that make us Morgan's harem, right?
I was gonna use harem. I went.
He needs
I
like
like
a
it.
walking song like wrestling, except it needs to be like Big Pimpin' or something.
Yeah. Agreed.
So let's
You
do
need like a silky robe, like animal
Silky
print
robe.
maybe.
And a corncob pipe.
Yes, I agree.
How about a speedo that's like zebra print or leopard print or something like that?
If you
Yeah.
want to go Tiger King, go for it.
Yes, I was thinking Tiger King. Oh,
Something with a mane, Morgan. You must
With
have.
a mane, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a fur.
like James
There you go.
Earl Jones wore in Coming to America when he came to get
Yes.
lion.
Bro, I'm not kidding. I
Yes.
have one in my costume closet right now.
You
I
have
swear to God. I'm not even joking. If I didn't want to get up and go get it under my Harry Potter stairs, under the cupboard under the stairs, I would do it, but I would probably throw my back out. So it's not worth it. But I'll get it out and send it to you.
Okay.
Oh, I was just burning incense.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time.
All the
I
time.
do too, yeah. Michelle,
Oh
do
my
you-
gosh, how funny.
I have the Bath and Body Works fresh cut
Oh
lilacs
no,
going.
you gotta get the
I
legit.
used to work in Spencer's. I can't smell that shit. That just brings me back to a rough time in my life.
Like the Indian flower
Indian-
and lavender.
Nag
use
Champa,
that
what are
same
you
lavender
doing?
incense, yeah.
Ugh. I got a various assortment here in this guy.
Oh yes.
I got regular cones. I got the backflow cones. You know, the ones that flow downwards. You ever seen those?
Yes, love them.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, I
Dude.
got all kinds. I must have like
and
50 different flavors.
You better have
Yeah,
this.
I call them flavors. I don't know why.
They're flavors, and then you better have your
No, I do not at the time. But
sage.
yes. No, I don't. But I got a sage. I have a sage incense at the
I'm
moment.
literally gonna burn sage for you right now, just because you don't have
Alright, please
sage.
do. Please do.
Honestly.
Speaking of burning,
Ah,
this is
oh,
part
yeah.
of the show that where Raymond and I spark up.
This is gonna be interesting, isn't it, Michelle?
Yeah,
Rosanna-
we like
Rosanna-
acid
It's
around
alright.
here.
Rosanna,
I'm gonna join the video call in like 2 seconds. Like my shit was wigging out hardcore for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I near your electronics? I'm sorry. It was me.
Probably.
I swear to fucking God, it was me. All
Ugh.
right, here you go, Raymond. All right, ready?
Oh, I love it.
How do I? Okay, there we go.
Down the bottom there should be a little yeah.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
rock
The
on.
whole
All
fucking
right.
Squad now.
All right, 1 second. I gotta go.
Now it's a party.
Yeah.
Hooray.
My
You have some
shit
weed on
might
you?
wig out. It might wig out. Just 1 second.
Oh, Michelle, I love your background. Is that? Let me see what you have. Did you do that? Or is that like
No,
a?
no,
It's
it's
a
a
background.
preset.
Wow, it
It's
looks
it's a
legit.
preset through
Yeah,
Skype. I
What the
didn't want to be
fuck?
left out because everyone had sweet ass backgrounds. We never
How do
painted
you
my
do that?
bedroom, so it's very
Dude, I
boring.
made mine. Like seriously.
I didn't make shit. I didn't have time.
It was.
Yeah,
It
if-
took me 30 seconds. It's
No,
25
I don't
seconds.
have that time.
If
Okay.
you
And
go
my
into
kid is
settings,
sleeping, so I
yeah,
I
can't be
understand,
looking
they
at
got a
stuff at the
whole bunch
wall.
of presets.
Understood.
All
Yes.
right. So Rosanna, do you have any weed on you? Are you gonna
Yeah,
spark
I'm
up with
going.
us?
Just one second.
Oh,
One
you're
second.
going to get
I'm
it?
going
Oh,
to. I have to go outside.
I'm gonna eat animal flesh.
that's where you keep your stash.
What? No, I don't keep. Shit. Did I take my fucking smoke?
This is raw meat.
It's
Nice.
not raw, it's smoked, right?
Is it
No, it's
beef?
rare. It's just rare.
Is it beef?
Yeah, it's beef.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you eat tartare, or would you go that
Oh, I
way?
love to. Oh, yes.
Did you ever make tartare in restaurants, Ray?
I have.
Chef.
I have.
Yeah, I have.
I have too.
Yeah.
Did you pound it out, or did you you have to freeze it a little bit and then slice it super thin with
And
like a
then-
super sharp knife?
Yeah.
God
Well,
damn.
I've done it both ways, but the pounding way is the way that a lot of people tend to do it because it's a little easier and quicker and faster.
Right.
But
This
yeah.
is where the shit wigs out.
I actually did it
Oh,
the
yeah.
slicing way because I was trying to be fancy before I had kids one day. It turned out pretty fucking good.
Damn.
Yeah, it's weird. Have you ever had a what is it? What am I thinking of? I don't even know.
I can't
right now.
be in your head
We're
right
kind
now.
of stoned. Duck liver tartare.
Pate? No,
Pate, yes,
No.
pate.
I can't
what
do
it
it.
is.
I won't do it.
I
I told Morgan there's two things I won't do. I will not do veal, and I will not do pate. I don't care how good you tell me it is. I will not do it.
Yeah, it was weird. 'cause,
Or
like,
lamb. Don't do
when-
lamb either.
When
Nope.
I made that, it was like it's like the liver, and I swear it was either some cream. I think it was cream and like brandy, and you basically blend it.
I'm sure
know?
it's delicious, but it's just
Yeah, no, I'm
I
cool.
know that animals I'm eating are not treated well, okay? But that's enough, like eating baby, tiny, adorable lambs and calves. Sorry, get over it. I'm a woman and I have emotions, okay? I just can't do it. But I'll eat the shit out of it like a full grown ass cow and pig.
Well, you know, in the episode of Human Monsters where I profiled Catherine Knight, who was an Australian woman who murdered her husband and was going to
One of
feed
my
him
faves.
children. Well, she worked in a slaughterhouse, and they were really sadistic with the animals.
They really were.
She and this man would just delight in like torturing pigs and stuff. So
Well, yeah, she liked the art of, I mean, you got to kind of hand it to her that she went full into her passion to the
She
point
did.
where remember,
Gave
she's
it her
so
all.
beautifully mutilated,
oh, she had
or I
custom.
mean, cut apart her husband that like they were impressed by her precision.
They gave her customized knives. I don't know if that meant that her name was on them, but she had
I
her
think they were just super special.
maybe
But those were like her prize. Yeah, those were her prize possessions.
prized possession, her own knives. Okay,
Yep.
so now's the time for us to spark up. We're going to do it on a countdown from 5 to 1.
All right, ready?
All right.
Tell me when to
All
start.
right. Well, give me a second because it takes me a second to heat up this.
Raymond uses special
Right here.
technology.
Raymond, are you
Yeah.
like? Please don't do like dabs or anything, because that's when
Okay.
we had that conversation where I actually I've never done drugs in my life. However,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
there was one night that I laughed for 5 hours straight, and my stomach hurt really bad, and my face hurt really bad from smiling, just because I was super happy.
What the fuck,
That's
Rachel?
awesome. All right, are you guys ready?
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, spark them up.
Got him. Oh wait. Just my regular
Also,
tobacco.
Drake,
Yes. You always cough, you noob.
He does, yeah. His production company's Motion Graphic it's the animation and the sound of
I
him.
think he does it on purpose for attention.
You don't get off if you don't cough.
Ha!
Oh, that principle can be applied to anything, you know.
I take really massive hits as big as my lungs can take, so it forces me to cough.
So you do it on
Helps-
purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Helps.
Understood.
Help.
Right?
Exactly.
Understood.
Yes. It helps get you hit faster. You know.
Yeah.
Boom.
No, I don't know
All
at
better.
all, actually. What are you talking about?
Well, Rachel, Michelle decided to go with booze tonight.
Yeah, I have a vodka cocktail.
Michelle, what are you drinking there?
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm like a 12-year-old with mixed drinks. It's passion fruit rum with brisk iced tea and a splash of Sprite Zero. Because
I'm sorry.
the fake sugar in Sprite Zero helps you get drunk faster.
That's okay, look at this girl.
That's true.
This.
Food science. Food science.
Oh,
If you want to get fucked up,
Look at this girl.
She schooled us on the process that a body goes through while
Soup.
decomposes. She was like a scientist. It was unbelievable.
It was so
I
good.
watched every season of Bones.
I love you. It was so good. She's like, your body essentially turns into soup. I'm like, and I wanted to comment on the live, and I couldn't because people would be like, oh, you guys are laughing and giggling. I'm like,
People
well,
were already pissed off that
I'm like, yeah, let me not
We're just
piss them off
adding fuel
anymore.
to the fire at this point.
Don't care. They're gonna get more of it, so whatever.
You know, I used to be a really bad alcoholic drunk. I'm talking gallons. I've been homeless. I've been all kinds of shit.
Okay.
And I don't know. I helped. His insanity helped me during a time when I was insane. You know.
Okay.
It helped me rail in. And then I got another buddy who I call my Randy, even though we're not gay, but I don't really care. Like, I love him, and exactly.
Dude,
And
I
he
have
does-
an actual Randy, and he is fucking an insane person.
Yeah.
So it kind of like, you went through that kind of situation that the character did. So did you ever get therapy to like get over that point in your life, or like how did you kind of?
You mean like
get past that?
rehab?
Yeah.
Well, I went to rehab 4 times.
Okay.
I graduated them all 4 times too.
Oh, okay.
No, it got to a different place in my life where like I don't like to party like that. Now
Right.
when's the last time I drank more than? It's usually on the show,
Yeah.
and but it's only like it's been what 2 months, almost 3 probably.
That's great.
You
That's
know,
great, man.
and
Well, I think marijuana actually has helped a lot of people with addiction kind of phase out of that, honestly. And then you have that sect of people like, oh, but you're still doing drugs. But like, dude, fuck you. If you're not being a heroin addict or an alcoholic and you're just smoking green and you're doing better as a human being, yeah,
For
dude,
sure.
100% I'll take that all day long.
But
So.
I am probably partying here real soon. I feel it coming. It's time.
Shit balls.
Yeah.
Take no social media with you.
Oh, by the
No,
way,
I always do. Actually, I save it for when I party with Morgan so we can record it and air it to the whole world.
See, I was from one of the last generations, like before we had fucking cell phones or anything, that we did shit and no one knew.
Oh,
And
yeah. No.
I miss that.
Yeah.
see, girls these days
I definitely remember
building
that.
selfies, you know.
Yeah, there was nothing. You could barely
No.
find a damn house party if you didn't have 25 cents and a pager.
Oh, yeah. No, I remember before pagers. You just
Oh,
had
yeah.
to walk around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
By the
Long
way,
time
just so you guys know, I'm using my son's my 10-year-old son's gaming headset as a microphone. You're welcome. Plugged into my iPhone. That's how technical and badass I am.
Nice.
Whatever works, you know.
Nice.
Improvise, overcome, and adapt.
Exactly. So there's one bit that Raymond and I often do on this show, and it's just random thoughts, just
Ooh.
thoughts that have come
can
to
be
us
dangerous.
sometimes out of the blue, but they're kind of profound, I think, most of the time. So
Okay.
Sometimes.
my first one is kind of crude, but
Here we go.
here goes.
Male
So-
chauvinistic bullshit.
Almost
what? Sorry.
No. Almost every homophobic man I've ever known is obsessed with sodomizing women. I had to use that sound effect.
That's the fucking shit he went with to use that sound effect. You know
Right?
how many better fucking punchlines I could have come up with to use that sound effect?
Slide whistle.
Ladies, come up with better lines right now. Go ahead.
Haven't you all been pressured to do that? Hasn't every woman been pressured to do that by her boyfriend or
To
husband?
do what?
To take it in
The butt stuff.
No.
He's talking about
never
butt
have
stuff,
I been
Rachel.
pressured to do that.
No.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
times I've done it is when I absolutely fucking wanted it, and it was acceptable. Never have I been pressured.
Yeah, I'm
Boom.
not going to say I've ever pressured anyone into it, but I will say that I have been
You can
asked to do it. Yeah.
You can
I
ask.
have.
And I've known some girls that are like, fucking hit it. But
That's for. I wanted to start a whole other podcast, and I think Rosanna, you might giving women sexual advice.
Yeah.
Because I feel like most women are pretty like open, but I think that there's that sect of women that like just are so afraid to talk about it. I'm like, dude, me and my friends are super close and we're all like strong, badass, like women who we talk to each other about things. We're like, yeah. They're, oh no, I've never done. Talk about doing it, because if you want to do it and you don't know how to do it, we can advise you on how to do it and make your sex life better. Because you're obviously not living your best sex life right now.
Were you a Sex and the City fan?
Not till later. Not till way later. It's very, yeah, it's not my favorite. It's so fucking fake and bullshit. But I definitely am the whatever. You know who I am.
Did you watch it, Rosanna?
No.
No.
I mean,
Just watch
I
Golden
made
Girls.
like,
It's fine.
I love Golden Girls.
Yes. Like,
Dorothy in the streets, Blanche in the sheets, motherfucker.
It did mostly just represent like conventional lifestyles, though, didn't it? I think. Yeah, it didn't really delve into much else.
What, Golden Girls?
No, I was just talking about how Sex and the City didn't seem to delve into a lot of alternative lifestyle.
No, it did, but those are people living in the city and people living in normal, like our kind of towns, like our smaller towns. That's not how we live. It's just different.
That's true. Yeah.
I never watched Sex and the City.
Never.
Good.
Yeah, I
Good. I'm so proud of you.
have.
So proud of
I
you.
always looked at that show too.
I've never watched the Kardashians.
Well, me too, and it's the 20th, and can you fucking believe it's that 20th anniversary of that fucking show's
Okay,
debut?
They're just
Stop
trying
talking
to stay
right
relevant
now.
and make money. That's all
It's
it
the
is.
20th anniversary of fucking 9/11, which is more important.
Yeah. They were equally disastrous.
They were, but what, dude, I watched that damn documentary on Netflix and I was bawling like a.
Oh, and you had some random thoughts too, right, Ray?
I do got one. I got a
shit.
couple. I got a couple here. Okay, here's one that I thought of earlier. Is it possible to plan a surprise party for a psychic?
Yes.
For Miss
Yeah.
Cleo, it is.
You think so?
Well, I do readings. I do readings. I can only predict things. Positive things.
You have to like, I don't know.
Right? I mean, I thought that one came to my mind earlier. Like,
That's why I love Michelle.
Well, like somebody, oh, you can't do it. I don't think you could do it.
No.
I could. No, you could.
That's a good one.
well, you definitely could if it's Miss Cleo. I agree with that.
That's the type will tell you what you want to hear. So, yeah.
All right. Here's another one.
Okay.
Why do we yell heads up, when we actually mean duck?
Ooh.
Huh?
Because they mean for you to pay attention.
Right, but if someone yells
You're gonna look up. Yeah, I get you.
if someone yells duck, right?
Well, okay, so I'm gonna do that. So I started a thing on TikTok, stupid shit that annoys me. My first episode was on how they use space heaters in Florida during the winter months and not air conditioning during summer months, which is fucking 11 months out of the year. And then the second one was about how there's 10 hot dogs in a pack and only 8 hot dog buns, and never has that been corrected. And the shit pisses me off. It's just annoying. Why?
It's for money. It's to force you to have to buy more.
Exactly, which pisses me off.
Yeah.
They're not
fucking pisses me off.
They're not doing it to rich people. Rich people don't eat fucking hot dogs, do they?
Boom. Boom. Hang on, where's the mic? Hang on, I need a mic. Wait.
I thought it was fucking delicious.
As when we were children, ladies, you know this was a microphone. Okay?
Yeah.
Mic
drop. Oh, okay.
Okay, so
from
I
now
Goog-
on, this is a microphone.
Okay, so y'all got to realize I'm the ADD one in the group. If
Same.
not, yeah. I had to Google the origin of the heads up story, and this is what Google told me.
Okay, here we go.
So it says the origins lie in military drills and baseball practices. In John Bumpkin Upon Drill, a comical theatrical song dating from at least the 1780s, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, the title character says, "It were enough to make a cat laugh to see Sergeant drilling me. Heads up, higher, still higher." So it actually comes from something. And then we just
I
always say
love
heads
you for
up.
that.
Like, it's just
I love
shortened.
it. No, you
I
know, that's
love you for
awesome.
that.
Thank you so much. Morgan will tell you, usually I wind up Googling stuff on our show all the time, too, because we'll sit here and debate it for a while, and I'll go, you know what, fuck this, let's find out.
That's
Have you
Michelle's
guys- You know?
job on our new
Have
show.
you
I
guys
love
seen
it.
that
I love
meme
it.
where like someone's laying in bed and their brain is talking to them and they're about to go to sleep and then they wake up all pissed off and have to Google what the brain asked them? Like that's me almost every night. Like I'll think of something fucking ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I want to add a random thought to you guys. I know the answer to it, but I want to see what you guys think. So the Boston Tea Party, right? We threw all that fucking shit in the harbor. Do you think we threw enough tea in the harbor that it altered the pH levels, that maybe it made the fish taste weird?
Ooh.
For a while,
Probably.
I guarantee it.
For sure.
I guarantee
Absolutely.
it.
Maybe, yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I say yeah. I say
Well,
yes.
I
Fish,
mean,
fish now have traces of antidepressants.
Yes, they
True
do.
story.
Ooh.
True
Nice.
And
story.
the brown
Wait a
trout
minute.
are addicted to
Medicare.
meth now, too.
Oh shit.
What?
The
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah,
God damn
apparently
it.
somewhere there was a large quantity of meth that was dumped into a stream, and the brown trout in the area are now addicted to meth.
Okay, you
Probably
know what? I
Ohio.
want out. I want out.
Oh, yeah.
I identify. By the way, I just want like.
There's
Okay,
a bunch of
I'm gonna come
turtle
out right now
fucking shit out
on
there.
on live.
Live recorded live.
What?
I identify as alien.
Alien, me too. Yeah.
I do not
Me three.
identify as a human being. I reject it. I
Yeah,
don't
but
want any part of it.
I
feel-
agree.
Also, I
I'm-
have to put my hair up because this is the longest I've had my hair down in like 5 years since I've had my head shaved, and it's hot. So please hold.
It is hot.
Oh, I don't blame. Don't feel bad. I need a haircut. That's why I have the hat on. Normally I do my hair. It's like, you know,
That's nice.
it's haircut time. Look at that.
Well,
I got my shit shaved under here, but not like I have to
Oh,
shave.
praise Jesus. Okay.
here's a
It's
response
so
to
bad.
Rachel's
It's so
statement.
saggy.
A response to Rachel's confession is that for me is we are
What?
being told by mainstream society how to be a human being, how to live like a human being, and that's the only acceptable way. But it's not a one size fits all for everybody in terms of success and happiness and fulfillment. So there's not everybody finds happiness the same way, but we're
Agreed.
told by society it's supposed to be this way. So I think that leads to people like you and I feeling like aliens.
Wait, where the hell did
Well, Rosanna, are you still there?
Yeah, I am. I was trying to fuck with the background. I'm sorry.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
you know who
I don't know.
wait. I lost
I'm
Raymond.
there.
Yeah, Ray's still there. Yeah.
Wait, right, hang on, wait, where
You just reversed.
Rachel.
I am the fucking oldest person here and I'm
No, there you are.
goddamn retarded.
Are
Don't
you?
you
Wait,
fuck
how
with
old
me.
I'm
Listen,
sorry.
I'm
How
27.
old
It's
are
fine.
we? How old are all we?
I'm 41. I'm a proud 41. I don't give a fuck.
I'm 39.
Yeah. Okay. But seriously, Morgan, tell me how do I fix that?
Shit, sorry.
What did you want to fix?
I can't see Ray.
Can't see
Can you hear
who?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
I can see him.
What happens with me is that there's always like a tiny
He's
screen on the
dying.
Oh shit. Okay, hang on. Wait, I got it.
Oh.
Wait, I think. Hold up. I'm like our grandparents. I'm like, oh, I can't.
I like the green eye.
No, don't feel
I
bad.
don't know.
At least you can turn your stuff on and get on Skype. I have a buddy, Kevin, who I've been trying to even just have a conversation with
Bro.
on Skype,
Bro.
let alone come on my. It's the guy I call Randy. He can't even function. He had to have his niece come. His niece was over the one time I was able to get him to get on Skype with me. She put it on. The dude is 40.
I'm equally as bad, though.
I know. But you can at least turn it on, so you're not as bad as he
Well,
is.
Yeah,
barely.
you can flip your camera
Fucking
around.
barely. Jesus. Morgan,
No,
why do you do this?
I muted myself for a minute there because sometimes when I turn the torch thing on that I use, it's really loud, and I didn't want to drown out everybody's conversation. You can't see me?
No, I can't. Okay, so
I
add
think
people,
everyone
not
else can. Well,
screen share. No, not that. I hate it. I'm so mad. Can I only see maybe 3 people at a time because I'm on my phone?
You
This
should
is
have.
stupid. Talk about other things. I'll
You
figure it
should.
out.
I'm
You
on
should.
my phone.
well, I
Yeah,
mean,
you should have a grid of 4 like this. Psh.
you know what sucks is,
Oh,
Yeah, I see the 4.
Oh,
got
go.
it.
yeah,
Wait, it's on grid, a large grid.
yeah. So
All right.
Starting large
There's
grid.
there's different settings.
Motherfuckers, you guys. Oh, shit. I got it. Boom!
there you go.
Ha ha!
Oh, boom! Look at that.
Yes.
I just large grid 2, and I got myself down here now. Even.
I
Well,
did
my
it.
background is
I
cool.
did it.
Yay!
I feel accomplished.
It's here for Rachel.
She gets a
So-
participation award.
So my brother and I were talking earlier.
Okay.
My brother and I were talking earlier, and I was talking about how all of Leader One, host personality type people are going to be on here, and this is kind of cool. It's kind of like some other shows, like they got their, like, I don't know if anyone watches or knows, it doesn't matter. They got this show, they all get together and they call it like backs. Well, we got ourselves the VIP room here. This is the VIP room, the VIP room.
No.
Leader One Studios
One
VIP
of the
room.
characters on
Michelle?
Trailer Park Boys
What?
pronounces it that way.
Well, in Trailer Park, the only reason because in Trailer Park Boys, in what was it? Say Goodnight to the Bad Guys. They have their
They have a
party
VIP
at
room?
the end, and they have the VIP room, but the one guy
Okay.
calls it the VIP room the whole time.
All right, I like that.
So only the special people can go in the VIP room, and here it is, the VIP room when we
It's
get together.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah. Oh, you can definitely cuss in here.
Vulcan,
man.
VIP.
That ice cream.
Oh, you're gonna eat yogurt? Don't fucking eat yogurt. That
Yogurt.
triggers me.
Yogurt?
That is a trigger for
Or is
me.
is it ice cream?
If it's
It's
ice cream, it's fine. If it's
strawberry
yogurt, it's
yogurt.
weird.
Strawberry
Why
yogurt.
is it a trigger for you?
Do not make weird noises with your mouth. I swear to God, I will hardcore end this call.
Oh, wow.
Don't make weird fucking yogurt noises. Blech. Michelle,
Rachel has weird phobias.
What?
it's
What?
I don't like spit. I don't like mouth noise. Don't fucking make don't whisper in my ear. Don't. No. So on our first podcast, which again, whatever, Michelle literally, sorry guys, I said it before. It was cool on Parks and Rec. Made up our hashtag. Tell them what it is.
It's an acronym. That's the right word, right? The shortened
Yes.
for
Yes.
our professional. I'm trying to think of what it is. Amateur podcast
opinion.
So P.A.P.O.
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 P.A.P.O. Our professional
it.
amateur podcast opinion.
Because we're
So-
not actually professionals, and I'm sick of people trolling us in the comments
Fuck
saying,
you.
don't know
It's
shit.
our professional
No shit, I
amateur
know I
podcast
don't.
opinion. So
Hey,
all
hey,
of you
claiming to
use
be
that.
an
You know what? If you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. Okay.
You're damn
Yeah.
right.
Don't
I know
worry
they're
about it.
listening.
That's right.
I was like,
That's right.
Morgan got mad and turned the comments off, and I'm like, dude, fucking turn them on. They don't. I'm a duck.
That's right.
Roll off
I'm
my
just
back.
not going to read them anymore. No comments. No.
Yeah, I told him not to read them.
Please.
I'll filter them. It's fine. It's all
I
good.
was like, holy shit, these guys complain about everything. They're like,
Yup.
these people have vaginas. I turned it off after 10 minutes. I was like,
They have no. They don't have anything better to do, my love. They have no lives, and it's like, dude, if you're gonna sit here and troll somebody that you don't know on YouTube, get the fuck a life.
and did you
Because
see
I
the
look at
comments?
you
They were
and you
bitching at someone
egg
else,
me
and then
on
it's like,
make
okay,
me better.
Karen, and this other person's like, fuck you, and it's like, oh my god, it's derailing so fast.
So
Well, the
bad.
problem
Before
is,
my eyes. They're not even
Yeah,
mad at us
absolutely.
anymore. They're mad at each other.
Each other.
well, the problem is I am so deeply depressed, most of the time in an unconscious way, but I focus on the like 5% negative comments and forget most of the nice comments.
Same.
It sucks.
Don't do that.
That's how I am too.
I'm a
You're your
deeply
worst
damaged human.
critic, but
I don't do that anymore.
you
It
can't.
doesn't
That's
bother me.
good. Yeah, that's good, but I still haven't overcome it. So.
We're
Same.
working through it. We're
It's
working
hard.
through it.
It's been a hard week. The anxiety for me.
Somebody
has been
fucking with
pretty
you,
high.
Morgan?
Babe, Michelle, reach out to me. I'll help you, bub. I'll help you through that.
It's not anything
Give me
that
their
any
email,
kind
dude.
of
I'll
pep talk
handle
can
it.
help. It's me gotta learn to understand that it's like that clip I sent you guys from What We Do in the Shadows where Colin
Yep.
Robinson's fucking trolling everybody.
Oh man.
Yes,
love
yes,
that
yes,
show.
yes, yes.
That's
I love
my
that
favorite. That's my
So
favorite
good.
part, and it's
Well,
so
the best
true.
response-
Like,
The
And you
best
know what?
response
Sometimes
is-
I do exactly that.
Shit.
I like to go online and post things just to troll and just to see what I can piss people off. And
I don't. I can't do
you
that.
know,
Oh, you like the
yeah,
joke,
it's fun
right?
though. It's fun sometimes.
No,
for
it's
me.
not. Nothing
I
about it is fun.
used to be that aggressive when I was younger, and it's like I just can't anymore. I spent so many years being aggressive and angry that I'm just so soft now, and I'm like, why is everyone so fucking mean?
Is that
Like,
because of having a child?
no, it's just I think just
You get older.
yeah.
You just kind of
Life,
like
life's too short
you
to be
chill
pissed
out a
off all
little. Yeah,
the
you're
time.
like, dude,
Yeah.
we got a small, minuscule fucking amount of time on this rock in the middle of billions of universes, and you're gonna waste it putting a negative comment on fucking YouTube about me.
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
sad-
I'm sad about your life, to be honest.
A lot of the comments are like,
Put your own
Rachel's
fucking
old and there's
podcast out.
you
Do
know,
Probably
better.
not.
she
Probably
smokes and
Well, you
Probably
gotta
not
remember,
great.
most people are too afraid to try to put
Exactly.
themselves out there to do things.
Yep.
You know.
But I'm not
Like-
gonna be argumentative and say, hey, you do it. I stopped. I don't.
Yeah, the best response is no response.
None.
Don't give them the impression that you even know they fucking exist. You know.
Well,
After
exactly.
dealing with many narcissists, I know the Greystone method is the best method.
Great.
Definitely. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, not saying anything tends to piss them off even more.
yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
probably, definitely.
Totally. You know.
100%.
Ask any female out there; they'll tell you the last thing they want is to be ignored.
Well, and also male, it goes the same way.
Well, that's true. That's true. I do hate being ignored.
It's like,
Trust
That is
me.
true. That
I've
is
been
true.
in that situation with like ex-friends and shit, drama, Rachel. Like,
Mhm.
you just let them talk themselves into their own hole, and eventually people are gonna realize, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't said
it's
anything
not
to
even
you.
engaging. You're just being a dumbass.
Well, I would
You
say,
just
like,
make yourself look stupid.
Right. I don't need to help you do that.
imagine being a politician because they get real hate, right? No matter.
That's why smart people don't get into politics.
I do not discuss religion, politics, or the pumpkin in person. Like, not doing it. It's not worth it.
No.
Oh,
No.
you're fond of pumpkins, aren't you, Michelle?
I do love Halloween.
I love Halloween.
I have
love
a
Halloween.
pumpkin tattoo on my arm. Of course I
Dude.
love
Well, Rosanna
pumpkin.
could do it
October's
for you.
life.
Rosanna's a tattoo artist, guys.
Oh,
but-
I need some.
Yeah,
I need.
God.
I have ones that need
Right.
touched up, and it's such a taboo
I
thing.
need my
Like, why are-
arms filled in.
No,
You guys, I got my
and it's
first
not, like, not
tattoo
for
on my
me, like,
41st
not for
birthday a couple months ago.
You, pardon?
I got my first tattoo on my
Yeah.
41st birthday
Yeah.
in June.
Nice.
Swear to God.
Rachel,
Yes.
you want to hear something rad?
Do it.
So my
love that.
uncle beat cancer a few years ago, and to commemorate the fact that life is short, and granted they're in like their 50s at this point, him and my aunt decided to get tattoos because they never
Oh.
got them. So my aunt, not knowing it, Googled an image online which happened to be that bleeding heart from the Used album cover and got it tattooed on her leg. And I was like, dude, you know what that's from, right? Like, I was like, dude, this is like high school emo shit for me.
That's amazing.
And she's like, I just found it and I liked it. And I'm like,
Love it.
okay, you do you. Like,
Love it.
awesome.
Yeah.
He's like
it
the
should
best
mean,
human
hey, as long
ever.
as it means something to you.
Heck yeah, well, she made it her own because she used the whole tree and
Yeah.
then was putting the family's names in the hearts.
Oh, that's
So,
so sweet.
it was precious. It was so
Rosanna,
sweet. But I was
what's-
like,
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay, yeah.
Morgan, do you have tattoos?
No tattoos, no.
Oh shit. See, I was a minority until I turned 41,
Oh,
and then I'm like, Nope, now I can't say
I
it
guess
anymore.
it's probably going to get really hard to meet people who don't have tattoos. Like
That's
that.
why I didn't want to get one, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm 41.
They're like,
Yeah, I'm covered. I got them all over my arms and
Oh,
my
I want like
legs,
57 more, so it's fine.
I've
They're-
had multiple cover-ups and redos and everything else. It's addicting. I've been wanting some
things
more.
right now.
I've
I know it's not as
They're
fun anymore now that
so-
every motherfucker, like 13-year-olds walking around with tattoos. It's like, damn, like
There you go.
I was
I
lucky I could
haven't
pierce my
covered
ears
up
and not get in trouble.
anything. I mean, everything I've got, even the stuff that's horrible, it's all part of it. You know. It's
Well,
all,
for me, it's just like the shit I had when I was 17 is not relevant anymore. You know, it's just
But it's still part of you. So, question for the
It's
tattoo
still there.
artist.
still there.
Where do you think is, because I've heard from so many people, is that where do you think is the most painful place to get a tattoo?
Sternum. The fucking sternum. Like,
Sternum, right here?
like right in here.
That really?
No,
Like
like
right
the
here?
sternum, like in the middle.
Yeah,
Oh, right
like
here.
on your bone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard that.
She
too.
got
I heard
it.
that too.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that big thing.
Right
that,
up in
that,
here.
It's the boniest. You have no
Right.
nothing.
How is the side?
The side is it's
I don't have
bad.
I think I
but
could
it's
handle
not
it.
Yeah, you
as
can.
bad as that.
I kind of like
Like
pain.
this
Tattoo
literally
art-
is like the worst.
Tattoo
And I got my
artists
neck
don't
done.
have you don't have the legal right to get apply like anesthesia or anything to give them any kind of numbing agent. You can't dispense
You can
that.
put numbing stuff like
Yeah,
Dove
they can put
on
numbing stuff on
there
it.
and, like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, it should hurt. It
Just
should hurt.
no Emla cream.
It should
No,
hurt. That is
it's-
correct.
yeah.
So I had
It's
this
a rite of
idea
passage.
because I had this idea to
Yes.
get a cobra tattoo and it's like
It's
all
for
over the
life.
place. And my friend Krista, who Rosanna works for, she said it would be like 2 sessions, it'd be like 8 hours just to like lay the groundwork basically, and then the next one like another.
Morgan, are you're gonna die?
Do it, Morgan.
Yeah, because it's right in the spot where she just said that you get hurt the most right here. So
You just
Yeah,
got
well,
deep
it's a
breathing,
profit,
just
like-
deep,
Hey,
slow
Like,
breaths.
you're only doing like a strip right in the middle. If you're going across, then
Yeah.
well, okay.
Shoulder
so
to
you have
shoulder.
Yeah, that's
It's like-
like a lot of.
you have near
Look at this.
armpit.
Can you imagine here?
Bro.
I'd die.
I'm gonna
It
Very
also
fun.
depends on how heavy-handed the artist is.
Yeah.
Because with my tattoo in the middle, that's the crystal from Final Fantasy IX. The guy who did that, it was like he was carving into my bone.
Nice.
It was brutal. The chocobos were done by a different guy, and
Oh my God,
it
you
just
guys
felt like he
chocobos.
was
I love it.
brushing. I almost fell asleep while he
Dude.
was going over my collarbones.
Did I
Didn't
see
even
that?
hurt.
Oh
It was
my God.
amazing.
I've played and beat 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 2. I
Final
played
Fantasy's
online.
What Raymond is
I
saying
beat-
is he made a new friend today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I was like wondering when.
Yeah, but when was the last time
I
you were
love
able to
it.
play video games? Because the last time I was able to put
I
time
miss
in
video games so
was
much.
before I had children, and then I had children, and I was at level 23 in fucking Skyrim, and that was literally the last time I played video games.
Unfortunately,
I was asking Michelle, damn it.
Michelle. Oh, okay. Me all
I
the time.
played
Yeah.
today. I don't play
Really?
hardcore gaming. I play Animal Crossing.
Oh, see, no, I need hardcore. I need like I need
I mean, that
like
is
hours
investing.
to build armor
you
and
can
shit.
you can spend hours in Animal Crossing. I was
That's
fishing
not the
today,
same- No,
and I was
no.
searching for Rachel.
Okay,
you don't
fine. I'm
understand.
gonna listen to you.
I do.
Rachel's talking sweaty
I do.
grinding.
I like
It is grinding.
the first
Right.
game
Okay,
that made me
anybody-
fall back in love with gaming after like NES when I was like a child was it was the Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
That was a good one.
I put
Nice.
a very large amount of hours into
Okay,
that
so if
game.
we're talking about like heavy grinding,
That's all I did.
Probably I want to say a year or two ago, I got Persona 5 and played through it one time and then went back through because like once you beat the
No.
game the first time, there's an extended version. So I just was like, fuck it, and I went back
Or like
through it.
Fable
And was
when
playing.
you go back and be a bad person. after
Man,
you're
I
a
love
good
Fable.
person.
Sorry. I fucking love Fable.
Dude, I fucking love
I
Fable.
killed it. I killed it.
I
played all of
love
those.
it. I was like in a relationship with Fable. I was sad. I like cried over that crap. It was bullshit. I'm like,
Also-
what? I'm obsessed with my character. Like my husband like left me, and I was not
Oh my god,
okay.
I had a wife, I had a husband, I had like all kinds of things. Like I had
Kids
all
and shit. I
kinds
was
of
like,
land.
what?
I
Oh,
was
so are you
grinding
doing
hard on
second
that
wife?
one.
I had
Yeah.
families all over the place.
Oh,
I
of
had
course you
multiple
did because you
wives
were a
and kids.
male.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I
I
was-
was loyal.
I tried.
I was so bad at playing.
I was like too busy like fucking
I'm
saying
loyal
shit.
in real life.
Yeah, thank you. We
Yeah.
were building our armor. We were
Shit,
building
like,
our
like a
armor
wife.
and getting better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't
And getting
play
land
fucking.
too.
that shit was
Like
happening.
the third
I
one was
can't-
all about how much land you had, how much money you fucking came out with, right? You had to grind for that.
And then at the end, when you had like the whole fucking, oh
You're like,
god damn,
bitch,
that game was so good.
Slam, like, I fucking got you. Like, I freaking
So how
So
long-
got
good.
So, like,
So
is
good.
it-
I had full
You. What about
dragon armor.
Borderlands?
Oh.
Anybody?
Is it infinite? Like,
anybody
can you just play it forever?
No, that was actually
No, that
a
was an ending.
kind of.
yeah, that was an ending.
You have to like finish
Uh,
it, but like.
Fable was the game series that taught me, and well, that and then Knights of the Old Republic were the ones that taught me that going dark, being
Yep.
bad, is more fun.
I couldn't
but,
do it.
But it's
I
more
was like
instant.
good, bad.
It's more
like-
instant gratification. If you go good side, it's less fun now. I mean, but it's more rewarding in the end. The outcome is always
Yeah.
more rewarding if you go
Yeah.
good.
Oh, here's
And so I took that life lesson in life, you know, and it's kind of it's true in life too. If you
My
go
ex played
dark
the
and
bad guy and I played the good guy at the same time. This is back before we had kids. I had 2 TVs in my living room. He's PlayStation, I was Xbox.
wow.
So we played the
Yes.
same game at the same time, but
Joy.
like on different consoles, and he played bad and I played good. And I would get pissed. I'm like, you're fucking kicking chickens and now you're killing people and this whole goddamn village is coming after you. And we would get into arguments because I get mad about it. And I'm like,
That's
fucking
great.
asshole.
Okay. All right. Serious question for all of y'all.
Okay, go.
What do you think is one of the most underrated games that you've ever played that does not get enough hype or credit? Because it's fucking amazing, but it's like a secret amazing.
Okay, it's what I think's the best game ever made.
Yeah.
It came out in 2018.
What?
We Happy Few.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
You look it up. It's a game made by what are they called?
What is it?
Compulsion Games. It's
Is it
called
for
We
the
Happy
Wii?
Few. No, it's
Is
it's PlayStation, Xbox. It might be on Wii. It's small known. They only got 2 games out. The company. They've only been around like since 2014 or something.
Okay.
And it takes place in an alternate 1960s London, and in a town called Wellington Wells. And it's one of those games where it's like a stealth action game.
I
where you-
love stealth.
Me
That's
too.
my shit.
So the main object of the game is to not get caught or seen. But as you run around in this town, and like there's something really dark that happens. But everything's like everyone in the town's on this drug called Joy. It's a happy pill.
That
they
sounds
take.
really good.
Yeah, and
It's
but
funny.
the pill makes you forget. And then if you come off your pill, you become what's called a downer, and they chastise you and like send you out of society, and they want to attack you. And everyone in town, like they start pulling out frying pans and cricket
Hang on, please
bats.
hold. Let me write
And-
this down.
Yeah, it's called We
I'm good at
Happy
that.
Few.
Rachel, I
Matter of fact,
screenshotted it. I'll send you it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Matter of fact, if you guys want, if you go to my YouTube channel, I've got like 11 installments. I'm streaming it right now, so you can actually
cool.
you can see the first, check the first episode out and just watch the first few minutes. And if you like it, then just get it and play it. It's not or continue to watch if you want. It doesn't
That's
matter.
crazy. All right, I
but
like
yeah,
that. I like that. That's up
and,
my alley.
Yeah, and it's a trip. And so you play this character named Arthur, and he works in the newspaper redactor, and you're supposed to redact anything that could be deemed upsetting. So these articles start popping up, and it's the first person. So you're just redacting for the first few minutes. And this one article comes up about you and your brother, and then you like, oh my God, and you start to remember, and then it goes, do you want to take your joy or not? And if you take your joy, you forget, game over, that's it.
This reminds me of my favorite game of all time, but I'm not gonna tell yet because Michelle, what's yours?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm saying
My
yeah.
underrated game?
Yeah, your underrated game.
I get so much shit for this one. Silent Hill 4, The Room.
Oh, I couldn't play Silent Hill. It would freak me out too bad.
So everyone in the series is obsessed with the first three because they're all great in their own ways. Like,
Okay.
I actually played them out of order. I think I played the second one first, and then I went back and played the first one. And then this was back when you still had to search the internet and like fucking local video game stores to find the actual hard copies. And
Yep.
then I played the third one and the fourth one. The fourth one is so fucking trippy and it's so cool. Like, have you guys played it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I haven't played the fourth one, no.
So the fourth one, you're this dude, you wake up in your apartment one day and you go to leave and you realize your door is like fucking bolted with chains and shit. You can't leave. And it's from the inside. So you're just like, oh, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden this random hole appears in your wall. And when you go through it, you go through into the Silent Hill realm and you start out in a
Ooh,
subway
see,
and then
it's
you
so
can eventually lead
creepy.
out. But the coolest thing about the fourth one is like throughout the game series, there's mention of the serial killer. Sorry.
Oh.
And you get to meet the serial killer. And then there's this talk of like meeting his younger self, like a manifestation of it. And then eventually collecting remnants of his past to,
This is
you know.
great.
Yes.
You guys, these are two great
It's
freaking
so
video games.
good.
It sounds like
And
we all
like,
need to be open to.
it was wild, and like
Good
anytime I
job.
brought this up to people, they're just like, "Fuck that, the second one's best." No shit, the second one's the best. That's what everyone says about Final Fantasy VII, but we're not talking about what is the best. We're
Right.
talking about the
Oh, yeah.
underdog.
Yeah.
That's
Like, what?
awesome. You guys,
Yeah.
good
No, see,
recommendations.
I was talking to Michelle about how she should have her own show. Maybe you should do a video game show, you know?
Ah,
You,
shit.
you know,
I don't-
you're
She's like,
I-
listen, I
That
don't
would
have
be
time for
fun.
that
Just some
shit.
of
Yeah.
it. Just some of it. I'm like
I don't have
amateur
time.
level. Like I like what I like, and I go deep into that. I just don't
Well, how
get
about
to.
how about being a critic, like a video game critic?
Do you know how many video game critics there are, though?
Well,
And
I'm sure
everyone
there's
who's listening to
plenty.
them are fucking 12
How many
or
are
10. My
how many are
kids.
female adults? How
A
many?
lot.
Really? Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
We should teach my 3-year-old to talk about it.
Yes.
She'd get some
That would be
reviews.
interesting. Yeah.
I assure you.
She'd be like, the monsters. I don't like it.
Well, I don't have my underrated game no one in the whole world would probably understand because it's Bubble Bobble, and that was back on like
Yeah,
NES.
that was
Fuck, dude. I want a Bubble Bobble birthday cake.
I know. Sorry,
that
but
birthday cake.
My
Is that real?
Bubble Bobble was my favorite
Oh
game
my God.
growing up.
The fucking dragons.
Yeah, I know. But if I'm gonna go like my favorite game that I ever played, I think was probably Fallout 3.
Fallout 3 was
I love Fallout
sick.
3. Is that the
Dope.
one that like you build everything or like is that Vegas? No.
New
Yeah,
Vegas
Fallout.
was
New
essentially
Vegas is
an
the
No, Fallout
extension of
3
extension.
was
Fallout
the one
3,
with
so
all
it
the
pissed me
ghosts
off.
Yeah.
and shit.
And then
And like the fucking swamp people with the add-on shit. I
That
love that shit. I played the fuck out of all of it. Like
I
I
think,
love Fallout 3, fucking New
and
Vegas,
4.
and the fucking
4.
4. Yes.
Yeah,
I
4
love
was
building
sick.
my
Fallout
fucking
3 for
community.
me. It was 3.
All that fucking shit. I love it. Fallout, like I lived and breathed that. Like
I did too.
Yeah.
Although
It
so I
fucking
did that
killed
thing where
it.
you're not supposed to go ahead, like, you know how you have all those side quests? I'm like, fuck the side quests. I'm like, I'm gonna go on the main quest, right? But the side quests are what
Yeah.
build you up to the weapons that you need to fight the shit that you get,
You
right?
find all
So I
kinds of
get to this
fucking
one
cool shit
part,
on the side
and it's a you
quest.
guys will remember this if you played. It's a giant cratered out hole with like a
Megaton.
yes. No, it wasn't Megaton. No.
No?
But there was like a crane in it. There were 47 fucking death claws. And there was no way to beat them.
Okay, I know what you're
I
talking
tried
about.
50 times and I'm like, no, I literally am not far enough long enough in the game. I don't care how much ammo you
Throw a
had.
bunch of minions in
I
there,
was
you know.
not far enough along. So I had to go back, finish
Yeah.
missions, and then come back to this fucking death claw hole.
Main story is always the last thing I do in any game I play.
See, I'm the worst
Yeah.
because I'll go through the
I
main
tried
story
to
every time.
fucking like I'm so ADD with that shit. I'm like, I'm gonna clean fucking house. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
make everything. I'm gonna do
Oblivion,
all the things like
what I loved with Oblivion and what made me
Love
fall in love with
Fallout.
video games again was the stealth.
Mhm.
I was a bow and arrow
Oh
girl,
man, I like I
100%.
love the stealth.
In those
But
caverns,
like,
oh, man.
what's that?
those caverns, those deep caverns that you went into, they're all scary
Oh
and like
man, yeah,
crazy. And then
those were fun.
you'd sneak up on the skeletons and then like bow it. Oh my god, that game was so amazing.
Okay,
No,
Such
so
a
there was
great
a
game.
bobblehead. There was a bobblehead, I think, in 3 that you had to get, and this like it was like a ghoul thing, right?
Yes.
Complete
Yes.
fucking like
The
I hated.
well,
That was
you
the
had to
last
collect
one
them
I
all
got.
in
Like
Fallout.
it
Yeah.
was always the last one. I was like, fuck that. Like
My house was
hated. I hated that shit. Hang on one second.
You know, there was this other game I was just thinking about too that a lot of people I speak to don't know about. It's called Heavy Rain, and I think it's by the same people who did. Oh God, what's that one? I can't even think of it now. But anyway, Heavy Rain.
Blizzard. Who does Oblivion? They do, that's shit. We're drunk and high.
I'm just gonna have to look it up. I know. I'm just gonna have to look it up. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Yeah, just Google it. dude.
This was by Quantic and
Yeah, I had a
Sony.
thought. It's
Quantic.
really good.
Yeah,
Quantic. Okay.
Quantic, and they
Thank
do.
you, Michelle.
Thank you,
Google.
Michelle.
For the
And
Thanks, Google.
they just came out with a big game a little while ago. But anyway, Heavy Rain is one of their. I think it's their second game they made, and it's really underrated and underknown. And you play the perspective. Actually, in all Quantic games, you play from multiple people's angles throughout the
Oh,
story.
that's fun.
Yeah, it's really cool. But in this one,
Are you PC, Xbox, or PlayStation?
I am PlayStation at the moment. I have I don't have a PC. I do technically.
I've never PC gamed.
I have my laptop, and my laptop is a Dell, so it does have Xbox. So I have Xbox Game Pass on my laptop that I can turn on. I just don't turn it on because most people I play with, and my main system is my PlayStation. I got a hard drive. I got the VR. I got like 300 games downloaded into it.
Let me tell you why. I like fucking Xbox over PlayStation. I swear to God.
Sermon on the Mount.
I fucking hate the PlayStation remote control. It is not ergonomic. It is too small and it's fucking stupid. I like a big girthy remote control. Okay?
I can get
She
you.
likes
Yes, I like a
girthy, guys.
girthy. Thank you. Like I wish I had them right here.
I
Because
like
there's
the
a difference.
Like I got really.
But I
was, like,
had to play
the
God
only
of
console I
War
was gonna fucking have at
on
the time.
PlayStation, which I loved. I love the God of War series, which I had to play on PlayStation. But I probably have carpal tunnel from playing motherfucking God of War on PlayStation because the controller sucks.
The controller didn't change for like 20 years. It was nostalgia. You got molded into the shape of that controller because you played the same fucking one for the first like 4 versions.
Well,
I
remember
love this
what
controller.
The NES controller was flat as shit.
I know how to do that shit. Like GTA,
We have carpal tunnel from
taught
that,
me
dude.
that
Seriously.
fucking shit.
Definitely.
GTA, fucking Tony, fucking Hawk Pro Skate.
Yes.
Fucking,
Yeah, they're like,
Full
oh, we have
borders.
carpal tunnel from our computers. No, it was our fucking NES. Trust.
You didn't get fucking carpal tunnel hitting yes and no for Oregon Trail. Let's just say that.
Oh, I
And then you
remember
had
Oregon
to do
Trail.
AB, blah, 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 all your
Oregon
thumbs.
Trail. See, everybody's played this shit. I have not.
I haven't either.
Really?
I have not played Oregon Trail.
Oh, I played
I
I
have
Oregon
think you
not
Trail.
can
died
play it
from
for free
dysentery.
online, and they have a zombie version.
But that's a
too
rite of
that's really
passage.
fun.
You have to play Oregon
It
Trail.
was in like
Right.
the computer lab in like middle school.
Yeah,
I
dude.
know, but see, like
It was like a
for some
class,
reason,
I think.
every middle school I've been to did not do it. Like it wasn't
Really?
part of the fucking curriculum.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah. Well,
No,
it
but
was
I
like
was military. I went in and out.
it was considered educational down here to us because you had to answer questions to make the stuff move on.
It
You know?
still is
It was part of our
educational.
typing
sir.
class.
Yeah.
Still
Where are you at
educational.
though? Like where's the like you with the beard? Where are you located?
California.
Oh, I didn't know
sweet.
that.
Okay, so like where
We're in
at? Like I'm
Cali.
in LA.
California.
LA is like the
fucking-
worst part of California.
What's
Never
that?
stayed there. I've only
Austin?
flown into LA. Then I go
I
everywhere else in
fucking love
California.
LA though.
I'm-
Like LA was fucking bomb. Everybody was so fucking nice. Like it was amazing. I went there in like fucking what was it, like 2008-ish, something like that.
I was
That was a
20.
while back. But
I'm
that's some of the best
I'm like
kind of
3/4 of the way up north.
Oh, good.
I'm
So
like-
you're north. You're close to NorCal.
Yeah, I'm in NorCal. I'm like halfway
Ah,
between
so
San
we-
Francisco and Sacramento.
Okay, my sister-in-law is in
Are you
she's in
close
a
to
really tiny town. It's Yuba.
I know where Yuba is.
Are you kidding me?
No, my mom took a college class out there a while back.
Oh my God, that's where my
Yeah.
sister-in-law lives.
Yeah, that's just like 2 hours.
Yeah,
maybe
dude.
2.5 hours from where I'm at.
Yes, I took my boys there for their first plane ride.
He's
We
American.
went there at NorCal, the beautiful lakes, like it was epic.
What's happening? Who's all American?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the rest of them, they're all
The
American.
three of us, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck
Honey,
is-
not only am I American, but I live in Florida.
Everybody
One on the
say-
West Coast, one on the
Say
East Coast,
extra prayers for me.
and
Hey.
Michelle lives in Ohio. That's the Midwest, right? Or is it
Okay, so Everybody-
Kinda.
Yeah.
We're technically on Eastern time, like you guys, so
Yeah.
I mean, we're not as Midwest as like Illinois and Indiana and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well,
okay.
yeah.
Where are you at?
Me?
Yeah.
Ohio.
Ohio?
She's Ohio.
Okay. Yeah, Florida and Ohio. And you're Nova Scotia
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Halifax.
Nova
and-
Scotia.
and
Freaking awesome. I'm
Toronto,
loving
huh?
this right now.
I have a friend from Nova Scotia, actually.
Oh, you do, eh?
Look at
I do,
us.
eh?
You guys gotta
Hey,
come up here though.
You
Like,
do, eh?
We
seriously,
just
like,
got like all of North America.
We literally have
tundras
everything
right
covered,
now.
y'all.
Right
We
now.
have Ohio, California, Florida, and
mix.
freaking Canada. Boom, boom,
North,
boom, boom,
yep.
boom.
Yeah.
The North.
just like fucking like take a plane around that shit.
Yeah. No, let's just drive it.
Oh
Road
god, that's
trip.
such a long road trip,
That
dude.
takes a long time.
I'm
to get-
in.
Circle, a big fucking motherfucking circle.
It
We
costs
have
about
totally taken over this podcast. Has nothing to do with. Actually, we could visit trailer parks all along the fucking way.
Yeah.
We travel.
Yes.
fun. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Well, a lot of the trailer parks in Florida are for seniors, so I don't know.
No, darling.
What the
No,
fucking-
no, 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 no,
They
no.
call it.
No,
there's,
no.
Like, they have a lot of fucking lemon parties, eh?
Lemon party?
Lemon parties.
What is that?
There are a
That's
lot
like-
of trailer parks in Florida that are not old people. They are meth,
Including the pervert
yeah.
part. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
heroin,
Oh.
any other drug you want to do. Have you not seen Florida Man stories? Have we not
Oh,
talked
that's
about
perfect.
this on True Crime News?
No,
They're
I
not
don't.
old people.
That's a nice fucking kitty
Oh my
there.
god, a little
That's
big
one
cat.
fucking nice kitty
Huh?
right there.
Oh,
this
That's a nice fucking kitty.
Okay, I will show off my cat. I will
oh,
show
he's
off
a
my
fatty,
cat.
fat,
guys will love
fat,
my
fat,
cat.
handsome.
This is Vince the Pence.
What's his
He's
I love your cat.
huge.
Vince the Pence.
That's
That's
what she said.
there's a cat on this the show.
Vince the Pence?
Vince the
Yeah,
Pins.
Vince the Pence.
Vince,
show-
is it like
Mine's
the-
baby girl.
So on the
Yeah.
show there's a cat called Vince the Pins because he doesn't have bones in his front paws, so he just has these pincers. So that's why he was called Vince.
Pinchy?
the Pins.
It's Pince. I like to pince.
Yeah. So Bubbles calls the cat Vince the Pence on the show, the one that he had, because like Morgan said, in real life there was no bones, so it looks like a pincer, you know.
A
and
pincer.
so yeah,
I like to
Which-
pince.
which is technically what it really is, but we just say pincer,
I love that
you
so
know?
much. That's great.
And anyway, when I got him, he looks just identical to that cat, and
Oh, so
I
cute.
just named him Vince the Pence.
Where's my cat? He's being a
My
hooker.
cat's
Oh, he's
somewhere.
outside.
He's laying on some laundry right now.
Wait a second.
But she's,
Let's
like,
go see.
fucking
Hang on. Let's go for a ride, shall we?
Road trip.
Road trip. Hold up. You guys, I'm attached to my son's headphones. Okay. Fucking Vanellope on whisker face.
See, Morgan, I'm telling you, I agree with Rachel. You should come down here and we'll hook up, you and me, and we'll do a show. We'll just go tour around the country real quick, and we'll go to different trailer parks and go to different like food
You guys
places.
got to come to Florida
shit.
though to go to that the Carney one. I want to go to the Carney one.
Yeah, that's an interesting place.
See?
Vanellope.
I don't know. If it's a
Hey,
trailer, but
and during it, Morgan, we'll stop somewhere and get your tattoo, and we'll document that too.
Do it. Do you
well,
know how fun that would be?
Rosanna gets first dibs on the tattoo.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah. Well, there we
You can,
go.
like, do whatever.
We'll start the road trip. We'll start the road trip with that then, I guess.
You'd make a lot of money from that.
Oh my God, here he is. Jesus Christ,
that-
he
is that
scared
like
the
a-
shit out of me. Come on,
Is that
get
a
inside.
$2,000 tattoo?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's he's
cute. It's so cute. It's like it's
Shit.
got like a little Scottish fold kind of action.
He's his father is Scottish fold. His mother was a trash cat.
Say it looks like one of those like snow leopards or something.
Look at him. No, he's cross-eyed. Look. Can you see? Vanellope, show him how cross-eyed you are, honey.
No, he's very big-eyed right
That
Yeah.
you have a lazy guy.
now. He's a big cat.
He's fucking
That's a
huge.
big boy.
And you know what he does? Lays all over my clean laundry every goddamn
Because it
day.
smells amazing.
No,
He's trying-
because he wants to purposely piss me off and show that he has testicles. He doesn't have testicles. I got him cut off, you little fuck. You
He's
didn't
just
have
trying to
testicles.
remind you to fold the laundry.
You were
Oh,
taking
okay.
for granted that they were there.
Typical male.
Well, no, hey, I gotta fold my own laundry.
You
What do you
find
mean
my
by that?
Typical goddamn male. Here,
Don't
Mom.
feel bad, Rachel. Don't feel bad. My cat Church, as soon as I put new bed sheets on my bed, not even 2 days, she'll barf all over the bed. So then I immediately have to. And if I don't have a bed sheet on the bed, she doesn't puke.
Explain to me.
So then I look homeless because I'm sleeping on a mattress with a blanket because my cat vomits all the time because she's an asshole.
Tell me she has. Okay, there's plenty of non-carpeted spots in my house. The cat has to vomit. Is on a hard space. Purposefully goes to fucking carpet or a rug to vomit or hair. Motherfucker, you look at me and then you go to the carpet to vomit as if you're telling me, you know what? Fuck you. You know what? No. Nope.
I congratulated one of my parents' cats for like not doing that on a couch or a carpet. I was like,
You're like, oh, thank you.
you.
You did a good job. Thank you so much. For not fucking vomiting on anything that
Do
soaks
on something
in.
that I have to spray down. Like, thank you. I love you.
God. You know what? That's sad. That's
boy.
sad when that's what you have to like be thankful for in life. That your cat
When your
didn't
cat doesn't
vomit
throw up
on.
No,
everywhere.
Rachel, it's the little things.
It really is,
little
honestly.
things.
It really is.
It is.
I swear to God. Like my son the other day cleaned his room without me asking.
Wow. Damn.
I'm like, wait, I'm sorry, what? He's like, yeah, Mom, I cleaned my room. I took the trash out. I'm like,
And he didn't want anything?
no.
It wasn't preemptive? Like,
Nope.
Mom, I'm about to ask you for like $200. Like,
Nope. And I'm like, son, you just made my day.
Damn.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. And I was like, in a good mood the rest of the day. I was like, all right, I'm doing all right. Kid fucking cleaned his room without me asking.
You know what that means is he was sitting there at one point and went, this place is fucking trashed.
Nah, he wants to make his mom happy.
You know it's a problem.
Nice.
True.
So,
Like this shit is kind of starting to smell. We need to clean up a little bit.
by the way, Raymond just
Or at
finished.
least light an incense, right?
Raymond just finished school. He graduated from school. He's a college graduate as of this week.
Well, almost technically.
Really?
My cat.
Yeah, I gotta wait for.
Cat.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Kitty.
Oh, nice.
I
love
can't see. I
his
gotta
nose.
see.
That's right.
Oh, look, I'm like our grandparents. I'm like, hang on, I can't see.
I love tuxedo cats. They're so
Is the
cute.
camera
Oh,
on?
there we go.
Right now.
I
At
see it
all.
now.
Like,
Oh,
buddy.
it's a baby.
Why
I
does
was
he
a
look
little
like the lead
tuxedo.
singer from Ghost?
He's like, no.
No.
If I like,
I
like,
really
he's
do have.
got the
I have like
cutest face.
trifocals though, for real.
He's got like, I call
Oh,
him
that's
like
a
the
pretty
witch
little
doctor.
baby. Look at the little nose.
The witch doctor. But
Okay, anyone who hates cats, please immediately log off to this podcast.
it's like, no, fuck you.
Real men love cats, motherfucker.
Here's the shirt I was gonna wear.
Let me see. Pull it closer, a little bit closer.
How do I
Oh, it's one of the characters on the show, Bubbles.
hang on?
Oh,
Hold
yes,
on.
yes, yes. I know who
Just
he
like-
is. Yeah, with the giant glasses.
So
Yeah, he
Coke
loves
bottles?
cats
you see what
and
it said?
Yes.
Come on.
That's who I identify with, actually.
Bubbles, eh?
Well, I can't see and I love cats,
Here,
so yeah.
watch this.
Can
All I,
you-
have to do, all I have to do is go like this. You guys are gonna see my room for a minute though. I wanna
You're
make
gonna
the
look at my
background-
Oh,
cat
look
for
at
a
the
minute.
kitty.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
a
make
cute
the background.
One
kitty.
second.
All right.
I'm sorry, I can't figure
I
out how
roll
to
with my.
fucking
Can I?
put this-
Oh, I need that shirt immediately. Send that to me.
Because I roll with my kitties and I'm hard as fuck.
I'm hard as fuck. I need that shirt immediately. That's amazing.
There we go.
Yeah,
Send
I
it
love
to me.
it.
Let me cut it up for you and make it sweet.
What? God, that makes sweet. I've been meaning to take the. I've been meaning to take the sleeves off it.
Oh, you gotta take the sleeves off immediately.
I take
And
the
collar.
sleeves
I
off
don't do
most things.
collars. Anything.
Okay.
Unless it's a hand
Now
and
it's
I'm
time to
asking for it.
Now it's
Don't
time
put
to oil, right? Lather himself
This
up.
is my cat. Real quick. God damn
Morgan,
it.
I think your channel might be deleted after this.
I don't know.
Oh no! Don't worry.
Yeah.
This conversation is nowhere near as crazy or weird as Morgan and I have got.
Oh, I've listened.
Yeah.
Oh, Rachel
We
knows.
were just talking about Beaver asshole the other day.
Well, he had sent me something about bleaching my asshole, and then corroborating it to hot yoga, which I do, and I had no idea what the correlation was there, but I'm like, absolutely not.
He's
I do
talking
not
about
need-
downward facing dog, yo.
I don't even do. That's not even a fucking Bikram pose.
Well, to do it for yourself would be really hard.
I don't need to
Yeah.
bleach my asshole. No one
I'm
is
not saying
looking
you
at
should.
my asshole is so fucking closely that the shit needs to be bleached. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's better just yank it out.
No one.
Well,
No
what surprises me is there's a whole industry for it too.
Yeah.
It's just like.
I've only known one
Crazy.
girl who did it, but she's
Oh, wow.
in porn.
I
so
don't even know anybody. Okay.
She's what?
she's
in
a porn
porn.
star.
Oh, she is a porn. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's acceptable. I mean, that's for your job.
I heard it's more
Well,
because
yeah, I
it's
mean-
about disinfecting and all that shit. Like,
Okay. No,
Yeah.
don't eat my steak.
makes
bitch.
it look pretty.
That's mine.
you know.
Fuck. Here, you can have this piece.
Well, I mean, when you're getting it tossed, 3 times a day, it might
Well,
want it bleached,
they make good money.
She's getting herself her own boobs. I mean, she's living in Vegas. She's living her best fucking life. I love it. I'm
No
like,
matter
you do
who-
you, girl. You do
That's
you.
right.
Sweetest
Oh,
person in the
doesn't it-
world.
I hope she doesn't have kids. That's all I got to say.
No, she doesn't. She's she's doing her thing.
No,
I have
when
kids and I'm on this podcast. What does that say about
Because
me?
I can pretty much say Jenna Jameson's kids have probably suffered from a lot of bullying. Because it's one thing for your mom to have done porn, but when your mom was the queen of porn.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what? That's an interesting conversation, but that could get real.
Oh yeah, I feel bad for those kids.
Yeah, for
yeah, I
sure.
would. Being a guy,
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't be a fan of it. If my
Listen,
mom-
anything that I've put out so far on the internet with our podcast, my children would 100% listen to. I don't want them to listen to they know what I do. We've talked about it. They know about serial. The other day, my son goes, Torin, remember when we thought serial killers were guys that killed cereal and we were really mad about it?
They were mad about it.
I go, no, dude. I had to explain to them what serial killers were because I've literally been obsessed with true crime since they've been born. I mean, before they were born. I'm like, no, dude. Serial killers.
I was one of those kind of serial killers for Halloween once.
So
Oh
funny.
yeah.
I just loved it. They're like, remember when we thought serial killers were like people who like were mad and killed cereal and we were really mad about it? I'm like, but are you not mad about actual serial killers? I'm like, oh no, yeah, that's bad. I'm like, all right.
Oh yeah, that's bad
Just
too.
Just checking.
I'm just not mad about the cereal thing anymore.
Nah, we're done. We're over the cereal thing.
My 3-year-old has a very base concept of crime and, police involvement. But her thing is she got pissed at a kid at daycare one day. She's like, Mommy, I don't like this boy. He's really mean. Can you call the police on him? And I'm like, that's not how it works.
Like, no, dude, you got to handle your own shit. Sorry.
Right, you call the police.
So, on to my next bit.
Okay, go.
This year is significant because 30 years ago, 1991, was an amazing year for music. Everything changed for the musical landscape in the 90s, and all of us lived through the 90s. I know, Michelle, you were a child, but I'm sure you must have listened to some music, right?
Heavens bless the 90s.
MTV and VH1 were like a background staple in my household. My sister was 6 years older than me, so a lot of my pop culture bullshit I get from her. So
good for you.
Yes.
Who was your favorite 90s musicians, Michelle?
That's a loaded question.
That's like I have a fucking.
It's endless.
No, I've got it.
Well, it's like, is it now as an adult? Who do I still like to look back? Who was I listening to actively
who
in the 90s?
influence? Who do you remember most?
Yeah, like what artists stick out to you, like that you've been.
Well, this could show my age. The Spice Girls.
Oh yeah. Well, you were a kid then. So.
Yeah, I'm the baby of the
I
group.
do though.
Oh, fuck off, Rachel. Love everybody.
Oh,
We're
Rachel
all
hates
different.
the Spice
The
Girls.
bubble gum fucking things that you got the stickers with, like I got that shit all the time.
Rachel's
Oh,
so
you were into the
pissed.
Spice Girls?
I'm trying to think. I mean,
Did you just say the Spice Girls on this fucking channel right now out loud?
Rachel, do you see my background?
I'm not. Listen, my right hand of God.
Love.
Look at my right hand of
Accept and
God.
love.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not joking. I'm not making a joke right now. All of my good friends know if you play Ace of Base or the Spice Girls at a party to fuck with me, I'm hard outing.
Rachel, it's a beautiful life, okay? So
Hard out.
So that can be done as a prank.
Don't. If you want to be my friend, do not prank me with that shit.
Wow.
But also, 90s dance music was my shit. And it's not just one, like...
How old are you, Michelle?
How old do I look?
23.
I wish.
That's a loaded question.
It is a loaded question.
No, you look like 28, honestly.
Oh, thank you. It's close.
But how old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay, so you're a little bit younger than me, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and allow it. But I'm telling you, as a 41-year-old,
I was
those
elementary school kid, okay, dude? Like,
Girl power was the big thing.
Jesus.
Well, I was never a fan of Spice Girls, but you can't deny that they weren't powerful at one moment.
They were huge.
Man,
They ruled the world.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They're
I never
all
liked
hot
them, but
shit.
Yeah.
I had a huge affinity for 90s dance music. I loved all of it, just
Please
something
don't.
I could groove and
Please don't.
yeah, fucking.
All right,
No,
here's the 90s. Are you ready? First of all, don't fucking judge me because my favorite band of all time is Third Eye Blind, okay? And not the Third Eye Blind you heard on the radio, the Third Eye Blind that you fucking did not hear on the radio, okay? First and foremost.
Okay, so everything other
Live,
than
Nirvana, Pearl Jam,
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Jesus.
Pilot.
We had all of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
We had, what's his name? Black Hole Sun. Soundgarden.
Oh,
We
Soundgarden.
had REM. We had like the best music ever in the 90s.
Fucking everything.
And hip hop.
Blind Melon. Fucking.
Blind
like,
Melon.
Like everything.
Silverchair.
Jane's Addiction.
Jane's
Silverchair.
Addiction. Train. Well, actually, Train
Fucking
wasn't even for the reason.
of course.
Neon
Oh,
Ball. Fucking
wait.
there's like okay, 3 albums by Silverchair that are still fucking like they're solid.
Oh, Silverchair.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
Freak
Beck
Show
was good
and
back
Neon
then.
Ballroom, and those 2 other ones were fucking sick. I revisited them real recently. And
It's
I was
good to go revisit old
Oh
music,
yeah, that's
man.
what it is.
yeah,
For
I
sure.
went.
yeah.
I went through this
Oh,
thing.
Freak Show. Yeah, Silverchair did Freak Show. I remember that one big
I
time.
went through this thing with Oasis where I
Oh,
hated
I
them
like
first.
Oasis.
Oh, I
Hated
love
them
Oasis.
first and loved them, and now I have no interest in listening to them. But it was just
Yeah,
weird from
no, I
these
feel that.
extreme.
Oh, and White Zombie, they were fucking
Yeah, White Zombie.
Rob
White
Zombie's
Zombie.
actually playing in town this weekend here
Rob
in
Zombie.
Ohio.
Really? I've
Um,
seen Rob 3 times. He's a pretty wicked show.
I heard he's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
he really
sure.
puts a lot of like theater into it, where he's like Alice
Big
Cooper.
time. Yeah, the first time I saw him, dude, there was like this giant purple devil head on the backstage, and fucking, I mean, it wasn't even a thick stage. I mean, the stage was only like 10 feet, from the
Yeah.
back to the front. It's a small stage, and he comes barreling out of the mouth with explosions going off, and
It's
just
all about
kicks
the
it
show,
off, dude.
man.
Yeah, it's
But
all
also,
about.
if they can hold up singing, like I saw one year when I was like 27, 28, me and my friend went through like a whole concert, like 80s concert, like retro tour. And we saw Motley Crue. We saw John Bon
Nice.
Jovi, who's the love of my life. We saw Poison. We saw REO Speedwagon. They were all epic, dude. They were good.
Man, I
Still.
saw one
Great
before
game.
and it was like so sad. But it was way later.
Yeah. So it's like cool to go see somebody that can still hold up. Oh my God. Do you know who was amazing? Freaking Dee Snider. Killed.
Twisted Sister. Yeah.
Killed. Like did not stop for an hour and a half. My head hurt so bad the next day from headbanging. Like and not only that, he did the show, stayed after for 2 hours and signed every fucking autograph next door. Till the last person
Nice.
left.
Nice.
Yeah. You're there getting your autograph, and you're like, okay, maybe that's a bit dramatic.
What the fuck?
Rachel.
Hey, I got another random thought if you guys want to hear it.
I do.
I got a couple more. I
bet you do.
Yeah, I have random thoughts all the time. So
Hi, welcome to my ADD and horrible anxiety disorder.
When you buy and eat half a chicken, did you realize that you secretly share your meal with somebody else?
Ooh.
What?
When you buy and eat half a chicken, you secretly share a meal with somebody else.
You know what? They're eating the same fucking animal. Interesting.
Yep.
I like that.
I'm sharing a chicken with you, secret new friend.
I like that.
Yeah, secret friends. You're sharing a meal. You don't even know it. But there's someone else out there having half your meal.
I like that.
Yeah.
Or I guess you can even expand it. Like, so if you go to a smokehouse and get half a rack of ribs, well, someone else is getting the other half a rack.
And the whole ass other pig.
Oh.
Well, shoot, when your hand went toward the screen, I didn't.
I liked her at one time, all right? So you don't have to call her names. The whole ass pig.
Sorry.
She is.
I love my son's gaming headphones right now.
They're looking stylish.
Here, let me just get real.
Oh, see, it's weird. Like, I don't know. I don't hear myself sometimes, These ones don't really cover me, so it's not that big of a deal.
Oh,
But,
I never hear myself until people talk about me on the fucking internet, and then I have to realize that my voice is horrible, and they want me to change it. And I'm like, oh, please, yes, let me voice synthesize my actual fucking voice to make you happy, because my voice doesn't fucking make you happy, you pieces of actual trash. All right, tell me how you really feel.
Never a confession podcast yet, because I'm afraid to. Morgan, the podcast.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to hear my like online voice. The first one, like I didn't.
Oh, I
totally
listen to
fucked
every
up.
single one because I have to go back and critique
You
myself
you
worse
have a
than
great
anyone else does.
No,
great
but
voice.
I
It's one of
fucked up though. Like I fucked up. We have a different like we have an hour time difference. So like the first time that we did it, I like kind of really like I had a few extra drinks. So I'm like I think this is like coming across on the podcast for sure. Like I know it has to. It has to.
you
It's
didn't
like
sound that way.
That's
like
okay. That's
it
okay.
has
Rosanna,
to.
You
my
didn't sound
right
like you were drunk. No.
my right hand to God, I swear to you, the very first episode of True Crime News, I refused to go back and listen to because number one, I was not prepared whatsoever because I thought that we were supposed to be recording the next week. He's like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "Oh my fucking God, like I have to be ready. Like this is my first show with this guy. I don't know him that well." I'm like, I was fucking drunk. I'm not, Morgan, I am not gonna lie.
We were
My best friend
we
listened
were
to
an
it the
hour
next day and she
behind,
goes,
and I got
"Rachel,
like
were
kind of
you
nervous.
drunk when you recorded that?" I go, "Sure was." Yep,
Wow. I didn't see it. I didn't detect any of
sure
those.
was. She knew it. She's like, "Were
Morgan
you?"
knew I was drunk in our first episode.
She's like,
Yeah.
"Were you drinking?" I'm
God.
like, "Yep, yep, yep." Wasn't expecting it. 9 o'clock on a Sunday fucking night. Was not expecting it. Had been with my family all day.
Well, Ray,
Definitely had been drinking.
Ray was drunk the first time I recorded with
That's
him,
awesome.
and he sang songs, so you didn't do that. You didn't sing
Oh
anything.
no, I can hold it together. I work well under pressure,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
my
Like,
best friend knew.
Yeah.
no, yeah, it was crazy. No, Morgan and I had never even spoken.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
yeah, I was, you know, drinking and partying one night and was playing on Spotify looking for a Trailer Park Boys podcast,
Oh,
and
that's
then
so funny.
and there was just this one I found with one episode, and it was like 2 minutes long, and it was some random guy talking about how
Get
he
out of
won.
here!
Yeah, I swear, and he
Are
wanted
you
to start.
kidding?
No, I'm dead serious. He wanted to start a fan federation show, but he didn't want to sit here and talk to himself, you know.
It was he
So
had put out one episode.
one
You found it. You
like
found the
like
Just
fucking
a trailer.
episode.
like
Yeah.
3 days before the day I was looking, like it was 3 days old. He had
Oh,
just
that's
put it up
so
there.
weird.
And so he said, if anyone's interested, email me and we'll talk about it. So I barely remember even emailing him, but I was like,
I
I was
remember
hammered,
emailing
you
him
know?
because I was like super into like human monsters. But isn't that weird how like his energy
Yeah.
kind of like brings these same like-minded people together?
And
Isn't
yeah,
that
like
like
it's crazy.
epic?
Like almost so then like almost a week later he emails. I get this random email from some dude, Rector Media. I'm like, what the hell is this shit, you know? And it's him, and we exchanged emails back and forth like 3 times, and like 3 days later he's like, all right, you ready to record this Friday?
Exactly. I'm like,
You
no,
know? And
no, I'm
I was
not.
ready to
No,
like
no,
ready
I'm
to go.
not. Nope,
And
nope.
well, see, luckily for me, it was just Trailer Park Boys, and I've seen like almost every episode 100 times. I lived it.
Yeah.
Like I remember at one time when I was homeless and I didn't have nothing, I would call my buddy Kevin, and he would put it on his TV, then put his phone down next to the TV, and just go to bed. And then I'd just leave my phone open in the tent, so it was like I'd lay there and listen to the stories
Oh, honey.
and go to sleep.
God.
Yeah, it was cool though.
That's
It was all right.
crazy, man. That's an
You know?
experience, though.
Yeah, it's cool. It's part of my. It's all going to be in my book. One of these days, I'm going to write a book. I got to succeed a little more in life. I got a
Amen.
book. It's going to be called From the Shit House to the Big House to the Penthouse. That's my book coming one day.
Nah, nobody needs to be in the penthouse. Fuck that shit. I want to be in back in the woods.
Right.
I don't want to be around people.
But yeah, so I just said sure, and I got some liquor and fucking thought I had to show out and show up, and because I'm normally over the top anyway, and
I mean, I did the same way, but I don't think it came across real well at first. But hey, we learned, right? And
sure. But yeah, by the end of the episode, I'm singing "Liquor and Whores," the song Bubble sings, and fucking man, I got hammered.
okay, I sobered up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, I brought it together. I'm like, all right, we got to be serious now.
And so it's like
But,
now it's like just once every so often, it's kind of like if you know about once so often on a show. I actually drink now. If you watch like SwearNet stuff, you'll see SwearMan only comes around once in a while.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I had to. But the funny thing is, me and Michelle doing so I was so nervous the first time we did and now True Crime News, I'm like, I'm myself. We have a vibe. And our last episode, by the way, I'm not fucking kidding, is my favorite episode we have ever done. Like, I've gotten a lot of compliments on that because Morgan was bringing out the best Morgan. He had some sound effects and I was in a great mood for some reason. I was just like, I'm so ready for tonight. We did all Florida stories and a couple friends of mine listened and they're like, dude, that was hilarious.
Florida man. Yeah, Google Florida man and your birthday, dude. That's what you gotta do.
Well, we just did all, I mean, I mostly have Florida stories because they pop up in my comments, but we have a cadence now. And then me and Michelle recorded and it's like, I felt like it was my first episode all over again. I was super nervous. This girl killed on that episode.
She did.
Killed.
I'm telling you, you're a journalist, Michelle.
You're a natural, man. Natural. And
stop.
And I was no, and Michelle, you did so well. I'm like, shit, I've been doing this. Like we've done 20 episodes of True Crime News, but it's so different. Like I was like, but that fuels me to be better. So it needed to be done. It got done. We'll move on. Hey, we've had a lot of views and shit.
Yes, over 2,000 views on YouTube.
We're fucking up the status quo and pissing off people in the process. So
that's awesome.
We're getting listens and
getting there, yeah.
I love
a lot of hate mail about the fact that I sound 12 still and you sound apparently like a 40-year-old smoker. So
I love it. That's perfect.
You can't have Bart Simpson or Patty and Selma. Like it doesn't work that way. Like you get what you get, motherfucker. Just take it. You don't. We're not asking you to listen.
Show. How we doing tonight?
Exactly.
Hold on, let me get my second coffee. Hang on a second.
My name's Rachel Temple.
I need some whiskey and cigarettes.
You're gonna get what you get, and that's it.
Yeah,
but no, man, Michelle, I was so damn proud, man.
Awesome. Yeah, no.
But the end, though, our passion in the end, I was proud of.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that came through.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I really do. Like you got into it. Like, we both just like when we were just bantering.
It's different when you genuinely give a fuck about something versus I'm getting paid to care.
Right.
Or, trying to get something out of it. Like
it was empathetic without being schmaltzy, which was good,
Schmaltzy.
There's no, you don't fucking sugarcoat drama and bullshit. Like it's there. Let's own it and try and fucking fix it.
It was awesome.
We all got
and
shit.
If you don't fucking like it, don't fucking listen to it.
Literally.
Bye. Literally. There are 47 million bazillion other fucking episodes you can watch. Get off mine.
Yeah. Someone holding a gun to their head, forcing them.
They're like, oh, but here we are. Yeah, here we are. You're here listening to me. So welcome back.
Okay.
All right, so I have a couple of would you rathers. And
oh shit, I'm so ready.
Hold on, can I tell you one of the funniest Florida mans that I've ever? It's my brother's birthday, and I just remembered I had to look it up because one of the Florida mans, and it was a Florida man shot naked with crossbow, claimed aliens were after him.
I think that was in my town.
You do that? Oh yeah.
I think I'm related to that person.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Really?
Probably.
Like distant cousins.
I've been thinking about moving to Florida.
Like I'm not fucking with you. Crazier shit has happened in my life than that.
I do. Like,
multiple times.
It looks like fun.
No, don't do it. Do not. Stay in Canada. Please stay in Canada. Do not come here. Please don't. I care about you people. Do not come here.
Canadians love Florida.
Don't.
Yeah, I'd go to Florida.
I hate
Don't. You come visit. I will supervise you. That's it. Do not come under your own circumstances. No.
Rosanna, do you have relatives who are snowbirds that go to Florida in the winter?
No. Well,
No, you don't.
I mean,
Oh, good.
My
You have a
parents
smart
don't
family.
go to like Florida. They go to like Mexico and like
Oh yeah.
Bali and like
Safer.
like all kinds of other places. Like everywhere. Like I don't discriminate. Warm weather is warm weather, and like sand is sand, and warm fucking ocean is warm ocean. It's like you go swimming here, it's like fucking almost half-ass like hypothermic. It's like
Yeah,
it's up there. And
the
like
ocean by Nova Scotia is fucking
Further up you
Warm
go, the north,
weather
the colder it
is
gets.
not
you
warm
have to go to
weather.
the sea to make that shit like actually tolerable, and it's not that nice. It's really not.
I would prefer
not. And I've
strikingly
been
cold
like
water to piss
I've been
warm
on
water.
this. What?
I would prefer strikingly cold water to piss warm water.
You're talking about swimming or drinking?
Yes.
I don't know if you want this shit
Swimming.
though. I'm telling you.
I've been in freezing cold water. It's very
Nova
shocking.
Scotia's oceans are
It's very shocking.
even
But
July.
it's refreshing.
No, not long
You
term,
can't
Rachel.
stay again, you cannot stay in it long term. Okay. I get that you can hang out in the Gulf. You can it's cool. But you also have to get out of the water at some point and then deal with day-to-day life in which you're in Satan's fucking ass crack.
Yeah.
If you're not near water or a breeze,
That's why you gotta have a little
we're
more
literally
than
living
Florida.
in hell.
Like you need a breeze too.
You-
All those things like correlate into a nice time on the beach. But like if you have all of those things, it's hot out. But like you get into the water and it's like
No, water's
fucking,
piss
like,
warm.
no,
It's not
no,
refreshing.
it's crazy cold. Like it's crazy.
I want
cold.
a fucking cool
She's
water.
talking about the way the ocean is in Nova Scotia.
Different.
Oh, got you.
Okay, like guys, like this is the guy thing. You guys, like your fucking balls would touch the water and it'd
Oh
be
my
just
God.
like
Significant shrinkage, yeah.
Introverted.
That's it. We don't need any more of that. You know,
Oh,
That's
Nova
how
Scotia.
it works.
Yeah, it's true.
we need as much as we can get. We don't want any
Nova
more
Scotia.
Yeah, you're in the heat and then you walk into a fucking ice cube. That's what it's
Oh
like.
my god, if you guys were down here, your penises and testicles would always be like dripping and like just hanging. You actually have to wear underpants to lift them up because they'll just constantly. I think
already do, Rachel.
I
you know,
think
already have
people
things like
in
that,
the South
you know?
might have longer, saggier balls just because they never shrink up.
What?
Not that anybody asked, but I wear boxer briefs, so that was
Ugh,
coming
God.
in.
I heard sacks are
Okay.
amazing.
You heard what are amazing?
Sacks.
Oh, it's a type
Sacks?
of underwear. No,
Boxer-
Saks. It's a type of. It's a
Sacks.
type
Like
of underwear.
Saks Fifth Avenue?
Or we're
No.
talking about the underwear with the
I have
little
no
package?
idea
It's
what
got like a
I've.
pouch to hold your
Like the-
nuts.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. I don't have
I've
nuts,
had,
so I don't know.
I've had pairs of those. And those are amazing. They really
Yeah.
are. And,
I
and
don't
you know
have.
what?
I don't have nuts.
Right.
Get for your dude, like it presents it as like a nice pat, like it's a like me, you know. So
Well, I mean,
when he wears it, it's like, it's like here it is. It's out here.
What do
is
you
that
think?
kind of like us wearing?
Yes.
Yeah, except you don't accidentally sit on your boobs.
Yeah, see, we sometimes sit on those. It does happen.
I don't give a
And
shit. Do you have
like,
babies out of your goddamn vagina? Do you have a period every month? Do you bleed out your entire fucking uterus every month?
Rachel, I am so glad I do not have to worry about sitting on my lips. I couldn't imagine having nuts
No,
constantly down
fuck
there.
that. They can
like,
sit on their goddamn balls. We have to do everything else. No, fuck that shit. I don't feel bad
Well,
about that shit at all. Nope.
Here's the
Enjoy
pri-
sitting on your balls.
There's one
Bye.
privilege you guys have that we don't have is hiding money. Like if you paid somebody for something and took the money out of your bra, they wouldn't care. But if we pull it out of her underwear,
I don't
I'm
have
saying-
enough boob to hide anything under. I've got like little kid chesticles, so like that doesn't work for me. So I just use a fanny pack.
Hold
Like
on,
that shit.
let me get your change.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me see how many. Let me see how much shit I can put in my boobs. Hang on.
While
no.
Rachel's stuffing herself, I actually used to work at Spencer's when I was younger, and I got someone paid for a stripper pole in all wet single dollar bills, and it was
Nice.
horrifying.
All right, so we have
It was rough.
They were wet.
nail file.
Yeah, They were moist.
That's wow.
Hang on.
How would they even get wet? I don't.
Boob
That-
money, sweaty boob money.
Oil.
Hey, I had a girlfriend. She was just a friend, and she came up one time with she had like $42 or something in change, in loose change.
Coin?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, coins. And she was just
God.
it was just everywhere.
Wait, you wish she hit up the slots with that? Like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't know. Broke the piggy bank open, maybe.
Going to Coinstar.
Yeah.
Listen.
That was a lot of stuff there, Rach.
You're welcome.
Ding, 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 ding.
So here's a would you rather.
Thank you for fucking acknowledging that. I appreciate you.
Do you still have stuff in your boobs, Rachel?
No, I took it all out.
Okay.
That was a lot of shit. That was a lot of stuff.
I know, dude, and I could have fit more.
So what that means is when we go to the show, anytime you go to a concert.
Oh, honey, we take liquor with us. We don't pay for
pack
liquor
all
out.
kinds of stuff in, and we're in. Because don't you dare try to frisk her right there, son of a bitch. What you doing?
Those
You know
are
what
my
I'm saying?
rights. That's my body. Bye.
Asshole, back up.
Not Texas.
Here's my first would you rather. I'll start with Michelle. So Michelle, think of your worst ex-boyfriend, and think of what is the job? What's the job that you hated the most out of all the jobs you've ever had?
So what's the would you rather?
Wait.
The would you rather is would you rather marry your least favorite ex and stay with them for the rest of your life, or work the job you hated the most for the rest of your life?
Oof.
Job.
Yeah.
100%.
What job have you hated?
Job is like the least fucking emotional damage.
Job.
I'm trying to think of what the absolute, because I've worked so many jobs. I'm just like, what would I consider?
I haven't fucking dated. I haven't worked a job more horrible than hell.
Is that is
I've
tough.
had some
working
bad
Is it-
jobs. It's not as bad as my
No, let her
ex.
ask. You get one question. One. That's it.
Oh fuck! I don't know.
Our
if
rule
I
is
can
one
answer
question.
that. My worst. So it's like, do I go with blatant verbal abuse or backhanded gaslighting abuse? There's no at least with the ex, he was never around because he was with his
But
other.
with a job, you can leave it, babe. It's not 24/7.
Yeah.
My least enjoyed job caused me so much anxiety. Even when I was at home, I would have nightmares about going back to work the next day.
Yeah, but if you're in a bad relationship, it's literally every single fucking day, 24/7. That was more mental taxing to me than being at a job.
No, that's how bad both these situations were. That I can't tell which trauma is technically
You have to
worse.
choose. It's would you rather. You got to pick one.
Well, if I would be allowed to
our rules are you can ask one question, you have to pick.
If I would be allowed to quit the
Morgan and I started
job
the shit.
like the day after taking it, then I would say the job. I would definitely want to be married.
That seems to be the consensus going around.
Easy.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not getting back.
Like, would I ever want to go back to it? Fuck no. So bad.
Got all the things.
It's would you, Morgan, go back to our old would you rathers and ask her a fucking hard question. Dude, would you rather is that's an easy one to the shit that he put on me.
Okay, then let's do a second toss up because I'm a newbie. Did you not? He's the double.
Where's the
bad.
Would you rather eat some babies?
Oh. No.
Or...
Way worse than that. Way worse. He was the worst.
Survive the devil.
There would be times, and I was on video. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just hardcore end this podcast right now because I don't want to answer this question.
Well, it's like stuff along.
But you have to.
It was
I
stuff
tried to
along
get
the
him.
lines of yeah, it was like, would you rather
human monster
have a dog or with the such and such? And so.
All right, what's your second one, Morgan? Go.
Would you rather listen to your least favorite musician every day or watch your least favorite ex in a porn film every day?
Oh God, Jesus. Oh my fucking god, I can't answer that.
What was
Or-
the first
wait.
one?
Least favorite ex in porn or least favorite actor or actress in a movie?
No, your
Your least
ex.
favorite musician, would you rather listen to them every day or watch your most hated ex in a
In
porn?
porn every day.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Music.
least
Music.
music
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, because
It might grow.
music. The music is annoying.
I don't know.
And it might grow because there is that effect.
It's not
if
gonna
it's
grow.
too
It's the
much.
Spice Girls and
I
Ace
don't
of Base.
think that one's hard because like I can't even pick like a really bad like my favorite. Well, not my favorite. My least favorite musician.
Can I ask one
Like,
question?
Yeah.
It's
Can
not,
I listen to the music at a very low sound?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, I'm picking music then.
Well, it would have to be audible, but yeah,
Okay, but low.
yeah.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
I'm
like
doing that.
because the music would be annoying, but watching the sex of the ex, that would probably be physically.
I'd vomit. I'd physically vomit.
I would get physically ill.
Yeah, physically ill.
So,
yeah,
I'm good.
yeah.
I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat,
I-
and I dance, and I dance, I'm a cat.
Rory loves that
I'm a
video,
kitty cat.
and she
And I
sings
dance,
it all the
dance,
time.
dance. I'm a kitty cat. Dance.
Got another one, Morg?
I'm looking for some now.
Go back through our old shit. Don't make me get on my computer
I don't
right
have.
now.
I got rid of them.
Oh my god, I have them all. Hang on, hold up.
You,
Do you guys want me to get you?
Oh,
You guys want me to
okay,
get you real
okay.
bad?
Hey, I got a superhero related one
I
that I
hate
can
superheroes, but go
I can
ahead.
pose because there's some ladies here with us because it was a question for gentlemen last time. Okay,
Okay.
would you rather have and of course it's vulgar and gross because that's just how me and my
Yeah,
show
bring it on.
roll. Yeah. Would you rather be able to have fart powered flight?
Did you ever see fucking the movie I told him to watch with the guy who had it was Daniel Radcliffe and he fucking
Oh yes,
Swiss Army Man.
Swiss Army Man. So good, right?
I love that.
Morgan,
movie.
I told you. I fucking told him that on the podcast. I'm like,
Hey,
dude, watch
hey.
Swiss Army Man. It's one of the best movies ever.
Got it.
Completely underrated.
I mean, he's still never seen Countdown or Big Trouble in Little China. Frickin'
What?
he's
All right, hold
never
up.
seen either Escape from L.A. or New York.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus,
Those are
Morgan.
so
I know, right?
ridiculous.
Morgan.
Dude, you gotta see Swiss Army Man. That was okay. Anyway, go. I love it.
Okay, so fart powered flight.
Yep.
I wanted guys because of Big Trouble in Little China. Like forever.
That's my
Right.
favorite. That's my favorite movie of all time. It's Big Trouble in Little China.
I
Hands down,
love
my number one movie.
You can't have
but
a
anyway.
favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
Love-
No, I used to not because it always changes because what genre.
Yeah, it
what-
changes between your mood.
But
and shit.
I've over years and years have finally
This
come
is
to
my
the
friend's CBD company.
Nice. What is it?
You can't see it.
There we go.
DVD.
Better gel. What?
Better delights.
Better delights.
Better delights.
Gel.
All right, here we go. Would you rather?
Better delights. Check it out. CBD.
No, don't check it out. It's fine. I was literally just
Okay.
about ready to eat it.
These
are really fucked up.
So fart powered flight
Okay.
or laser beam nipples.
Laser beam nipples, 100%.
Like Cyclops,
Laser beam nipples, 100%.
The problem with the fart propelled flight is that you have to eat fucking beans all the time and all these other.
No, you don't. You just gotta
beverages
suck
that
air,
gas.
dude. Dude, no, it's fucking, it's a gift.
Happens. Yeah, it works.
It happens. Like Swiss Army. Go watch Swiss Army Man.
I would want the fart powered flight because then I could just be like, deuces, and take off just straight shot.
Hell no. I want fucking laser nipples and be like,
no, I
wait,
want
do they
to
kill?
fucking jetpack.
Oh, no,
that would
no,
save me
Rach,
so much on, if I
X-Men?
could fly.
You know the
car
X-Men?
insurance.
Yeah.
Car insurance.
Cyclops?
Yeah. Oh, laser nipples, 100%.
Yeah.
Except, yeah.
For us guys, it was, our guy.
Of course it was.
Laser dick.
Yeah, but if you have fucking boobs, you're like,
Yeah, if I had boobs, I would definitely want laser nipples. For
100%. I get it. I feel you. All right, hang on. This isn't. Let me go to
What
a
if
really
you're a
fucked up one.
cow? What if you're a cow?
Oh, I only have mine though, Morgan. I don't have yours. That's the shitty thing because you have the fucked up ones.
Yeah.
Why would you delete that? What is wrong with you? Why the fuck would you delete
I-
any of our shit?
Did I email you mine during that?
No,
Ooh.
I told you to, but you never did.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. So.
Here's kind of an ethical one right here. Would you
Okay,
rather
go.
be the richest person in the world or the smartest person in the world?
Smartest. Not even a
Smartest.
question.
Always smart.
Not even a
Totally.
question.
Totally. 'Cause with that smarts, I'll make myself rich.
I don't want to be
Killing the
rich.
richest person and hiding the bodies so no one will find them.
I don't want to be rich.
I like that.
That's why that's my girl. All right, this was a good one. This was a
Okay.
good one.
Okay. Shoot.
And Morgan actually changed no, he didn't change my mind on this because I had her. Okay. Would you rather spend the night in a locked, haunted, insane asylum, like legitimate, like pretend you believe in haunting and it legitimately is haunted, or lost in the woods for the night with a serial killer on the loose?
Haunted asylum, dude.
Why?
Haunted Asylum.
13 ghosts is shit. Just because it's haunted doesn't mean it's necessarily gonna fuck with you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go a step ahead and I'm gonna tell you it is legit fucking haunted. Okay, so in this scenario, I feel like I have a better chance outrunning a serial killer because that mental torture of a fucking haunted insane asylum will fuck me up mentally and I won't be able to get out of that.
How is running away from a serial killer in the woods not gonna fuck you up mentally?
I can control that better than I can
That's
control
good.
spirits.
Can
I
you,
can
though?
control a physical person, not fucking spirits that are gonna
Yeah, but
fuck
how
me up
do you know
mentally.
this serial killer isn't gonna be bigger and like just be able to
I still have a
overpower?
better chance.
What if he's not like that fucking tracker dude from TV?
I'm a good tracker. I don't.
You know, that
I
fucking
cannot
guy,
handle
he's like,
supernatural
find
shit that can fuck me up
whatever.
mentally. I
Man
won't-
tracker. Man tracker, man. I'm telling you.
My cat
pretty
You know
good
what? You know what? I think Rachel just fucking swayed me.
See, Morgan does this to me all the time. He sways
It's my
me.
kitty.
Mhm.
That's true.
But you
girl.
can't control the mental fuck that
Well-
can have on you for the rest of your life.
Well,
Because
here's the
think about like it's
I don't know,
crazy
man.
insane,
You
right?
can
For
hide out.
24 hours. But you can outrun and outsmart a human being.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
well, also, you know, like I'm tall and big myself. Like I have a fighting chance. Like I can actually physically grab a hold of him or grab a stick.
Yeah, see, I'm
And,
short and
you know.
chunky. I don't run
No,
fast.
you're not short and chunky. first of
I
all.
am, dude.
Well,
I have bad knees.
I'm
I
quick and
can't
line
spend
essy,
24
so-
hours running from a fucking serial killer.
If you're smart, you don't have to run, my love.
You
I can't
fucking
climb a goddamn tree to save my life.
you
Oh, I
Kevin
can.
McAllister his ass, dude, right
Mhm.
out there. You
Pocket
home alone.
sand.
You home alone that bitch.
That's right. It would be
Set up
fun
booby
for me
traps.
to outrun a motherfucking serial killer. I am not staying
Well,
with
see,
ghosts and
I-
fucked
no,
up
no, no,
crazy
no.
shit.
I
in
would
a
be that person.
psycho insane asylum.
I would be that person that would use my empathic abilities and be like, Ghost, what's
Morgan
wrong?
said the same
How can I
thing.
help you? And then they all be on my side. It'll be like when you unleash the fucking ghost army in Lord of the Rings and then they all attack on your behalf.
That's what fucking Morgan said.
you know, I do have
welcome.
to say though, I did grow up a big Scooby Doo fan, hence the name Scoob Dad Leahy. So dealing with ghosts is in my blood and my nature. So, and not to mention, I also know that like you have to like they can't really like demonic spirits and ghosts and shit can't really affect you unless
You invited
you
in.
yeah, you gotta let them fuck with you, you know. So I'm strong-willed and strong-minded. Where like honestly, I've been in a couple haunted houses and situations.
I'm too
and
empathic. It would get to me.
Usually, I just get mad and yell at them and throw stuff back.
That is the
Yeah.
worst thing you could possibly do to a fucking spirit, by the way. Don't ever do that. Jesus Christ, you're gonna die. You're 100% dying in the insane asylum. Bye. Oh, here's a good one. Ready?
I'd just be getting stoned with them.
One more.
Yes.
You got into that ghost weed?
No, lit.
They call it reincarnation.
That's a new strain. TM.
You smoke it and become a whole new
That's
person
me and
after.
Michelle's strain.
Trade,
That's me and Michelle's
trademark
strain.
pending.
That's our strain.
Right.
Good job,
You guys,
Michelle.
you guys patent that. Get that
We're
going.
tomorrow.
All right.
Would you rather have been a member of Heaven's Gate in the 60s and escaped by suicide at 39, or join Scientology right now and live with the cult until you are 80 years old?
I guess I'd have to go with Scientology. I mean, a lot of their adherents say that it's made their lives better.
Nope.
So,
100%
No.
Heaven's Gate. Die.
Heaven's
Die.
Gate.
Yeah.
Yep, 30 died. Suicide 39.
Yeah, Scientology is way out. But anything, my grandpa always told me, any day you start on this side of the dirt is a good day.
Yeah, every day above ground.
So I guess whatever prolongs existence, I guess, is
So
better.
Scientology.
So Scientology.
I'm going with Heaven's
Yeah.
Gate.
I mean, I don't know.
That's
Like
a tough
Heaven's
one, yeah.
Gate, like it said it.
Knowing
guess-
what the documentaries I watched from Scientology, I'm not doing that shit. No, absolutely
Yeah.
not. That's insanity.
I wouldn't do like what the celebrities did. Fuck that. Like there's
No, you are gonna do worse. Like you're full in. You're like in the upper.
Echelon.
What is it called? It's called like on the C, the billion-year contract. You're in the billion-year contract.
billion year.
It is a billion years.
Yeah,
You guys think I'm kidding?
right.
I'm not.
No,
joking.
no,
I
I don't.
that
I
sounds-
don't.
sounds-
Yeah, no.
So I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and peace out at 39 and live in the hippie commune for a minute
No.
and just drink the Flavor Aid and be done with it.
Well, I mean, Leah, what is it? Leah Ramoni with the
Leanne Ramini.
yes, that
No,
one.
Or something.
it's Leah Remini.
Yeah, that
Whatever.
She's got a good
You could-
damn.
you could do it up like that, you know, like do a documentary. You're all good. Like
You can't get out though. The would you rather is you have to
But
stay until you're 80.
How did she not? Like when
Oh, she's out.
She got out.
Totally against it. Like
So,
she's
like,
been fighting against it
it's
for.
not good. Like
Yeah, don't
But
they kind of get revenge against people who leave? Don't
They
they
basically ostracize them. Like if you were to leave and the rest of your family, like you don't have contact with anybody.
They don't
Like,
only ostracize you, they literally follow you and make your life a living hell.
That's fucked up, man.
yeah.
Wow.
So
I
you
read
live
one-
with that.
I read
For
about
the
a man who took a
Right.
bunch of their
Or you
courses, spent $60,000. So
Oh,
Like,
honey, that's the least of what they've taken people for.
let's look at like the real big picture. It's you live with torment
Mhm.
or you die.
But in the Heaven's Gate, they kind of had peace though. Like before they were tormented because they did tests. You know, they're like, okay, we're testing you. This is it. You have to drink the Flavor Aid, and they never knew when they were going to die.
Yeah. Right.
But I would rather live that life and end it than have to live an entire life of servitude to that insane cult. My mind would be completely fucked. Plus, I would have no contact with my family members. So
yeah, like they can't even talk you out of it. Like they've
Nope.
like when it comes
It's
to minors who've been drawn into cults, like they go at them for hours and hours, like what they believe was wrong and what they told you was wrong, and you can't talk them out of it. It's not
I'm reading some of our would you rather's, and we're really messed up.
Yeah.
of course.
We need therapy.
We get deep in that.
I said, would you rather never have sex again, or you can have sex once a month, but it has to be with a fresh corpse, but no one would know. I go, is the corpse hot?
Is it hot?
Is it a hot guy?
Is it like hot temperature wise or hot leg?
No, like hot, like an attractive man.
Is it a fresh one though? Like,
Don't fucking
I
publish
think it's
this.
like a
I
no
retract
here.
everything I
It has
just
to be
said.
fresh and
This just reminds me of a book I read recently, and I don't feel like it's pretty fucked up.
Sorry, welcome to me.
Hey,
That's
Welcome to Human Monsters.
Michelle, when does the actual rotting begin? So first you're stiff and cold.
Rigor.
So I'm gonna Google it because I'm not exactly sure. Because so basically in the early stages of death, you slowly succumb to rigor mortis, where you basically just stiffen up because it's like spiders when they curl up. They have no circulation, everything's just kind of blah. And then like your blood will settle. So like if you've ever seen a dead body, like sometimes they have what's called petechia, where it looks like they're bruised or like they have wine spotting, and it's just from where all the blood pooled in their body. So that tends to get like darker than the rest of the corpse. Let me see when.
And then there's what is it? It's rigor, and then it's
The swelling, the
It's
So-
something, there's something else. It's rigor mortis, and then there's one after that.
bloating.
So basically, so this is what they call decomp begins several minutes after death with a process called autolysis, if I say that wrong, I'm sorry, or self-digestion. So soon after your heart stops beating, the cells become deprived of oxygen and the acidity increases as the toxic byproducts of the reactions begin to accumulate, which is what causes you to slowly turn into soup. 24 to 72 hours after death, your internal organs begin decomping. 3 to 5 days after, your body starts to bloat and the blood containing foam leaks from your mouth and your nose. 8 to 10 days after, your body turns green to red as your blood decomposes and the organs in the abdomen accumulate gas.
And then you
So
kind of explode.
bloating's usually a couple days after death. So, yeah.
You've got about, I guess, 24 hours.
What are you
24 to
eating?
72 hours is when
Me?
it's like
Soup?
I'm making
space
stuff.
where it's just like, oh shit, it's body. And then once you start hitting days 3 and 5, that's when everything starts getting fucking gross.
Yeah, real gross.
More so
All right.
gross than like shitting yourself, you
Has
know.
anybody ever smelled a real decomposing human body?
I may have, I'm not entirely sure.
Well,
I
cannibals
smell
Story.
that.
Cannibals say we taste like pork, and I've smelled rotten pork, and if it smells like that, it's pretty bad.
Oof, real bad, yeah. But I've heard there's nothing like it.
No, yeah. If you smelled rotting flesh of any type, it's
I've
horrible.
smelled rotting flesh.
I've
for sure.
smelled
Gross.
decomposing
Yeah.
deer,
Um,
like dead deer, and that was disgusting. But like, okay, so fun story. So we had a serial killer in my town a couple years ago. We didn't know about it at the time, but before he was caught, I used to drive down this one stretch of road to get back to my apartment, and it's like a main road through the town. It's no biggie, but at the stop sign, I kept smelling what smelled like what I thought was dead deer, but you didn't see any carcasses around. Well, it turns out one of the serial killer's victims, he broke into this lady's house, which was like right at the street corner where I was at, killed her, and dumped her body in the woods behind the house.
Oh, Jesus.
And that summer was excessively hot. So I may or may not have smelled dead body. Don't
Oof.
know for sure.
Well,
But that's
I'm
immediately
sure
what
it's
came
bad.
to mind once they found out what had happened. I mean, they demolished her house and everything. Like, it was fucked. And then I remember thinking that, and I was like, oh shit, that's one of those what ifs. Like, I'll never know the answer to it, and it kind of fucks with me from time to time when you think about it, because it's like, ew. Like,
Ooh.
yeah.
I was dating this girl once. We were at her friend's house, and they were tripping because the neighbor hadn't been seen in about 4 days, and they were worried about it. I was the only man around, for some reason they were like, "You go in there," and I was like, "All right, whatever." And there he was. It was weird. He was just crumpled up on the floor, and a little. Me and the other neighbor, the gentleman on the other side, the two of us went in there together. And yeah, he was just some dude. He just had like a heart attack or something. I don't know.
Aw.
I don't really
That's
know.
bad.
Yeah. And so yeah, that smelled horrendous.
I
and
bet.
then the first time that I ever smelled it, though, I think I was like 9, and I was walking to the bus stop, and on the way to the bus stop, there was a cage. Someone had caged up a mama cat and her kittens, and
No!
like Yeah. And
Oh!
there it was, just on the behind the bushes, fucking just rotting
Oh
away.
my
Yeah, it was
gosh.
horrendous. And I smelt it from like a ways before I even got there, because
That's horrible.
that shit goes, and it's weird. Like I don't even like
Yeah.
that's one of the first times I thought about that in a while. Like that shit stays with you. It's weird, you know.
It does.
Don't you have like
Yeah.
residual, like you never not smell it? Like you
Oh, I
Yeah.
can
never
smell it. I
smell
can
it?
smell. I can smell it right now. Both times.
Yes,
I can
I
smell it
know.
right now.
Me too. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I knew
I'm so
somebody, and I
feel
stayed
bad.
next to where they used to cremate bodies, and I smelt my own burning flesh once. I caught part of my leg on fire, and so
Oh my
I had a deep, nice scar there for a while, but it
yeah.
went away with creams and shit like that. It was, I was like 19 when it happened. That was 20 years ago. But anyway, it's burning flesh. That's another one. Like when you smell the smell of burning flesh
I
is
haven't smelled that. I've smelled hair. Hair sucks, but
Hair
Yeah.
does suck. I've done that.
Yeah.
They burned part of my uterus.
Yeah.
I had like one of those abnormal things, and they're like, oh yeah, you have some shit that we have to burn out. Swear to God in my fucking life, you guys, I'm not kidding. In-office procedure, no putting under, whatever. They numb you. Doctor puts a motherfucking thing into my vagina, starts burning shit. They have a shop vac to suck the smoke
Yeah.
coming from my vagina. I swear to God, I'm like,
Thing you
is
buy in
there
a
a
hardware
motherfucking
store.
shop vac right now sucking smoke out of my goddamn
It's a
Vagina?
multi-purpose tool.
Like, for real.
That seems
Oh
wrong.
my God. Yeah.
No, that's what, like, yeah.
But the good
This
news
is
is
some sort of like doctor vacuum, not a
that was a
fucking
year ago, and I just had my P.A.P, and
Black
it's
and
normal
Decker.
now. So whatever they fucking burned out and sucked the smoke out, but smoke coming out of your damn orifice down there is not okay. Okay.
I had a dentist procedure where I had
no.
they had to cauter it was fine. They had you so numbed up you didn't feel shit, but I had the muscle that attaches my lip to my gum was actually causing gum recession because it was sitting right there, so they had to
That's
zap some of it out.
That's tongue tied.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. When babies are
thought
tongue
tongue-tied
tied
was
and they can't
under.
latch, it's when you're this right here
Well, no,
isn't
like
long enough.
mine was very long, but it was like dragging my bad gum down, so they had to cut it like with this
So it was the
laser.
opposite.
So they buzzed part of it out, and you could hear it like zapping and shit, and it was so trippy.
That's interesting. That's the opposite of tongue tie, because that's what
You didn't
like
feel
when babies
anything,
can't
though.
latch,
It was
they have to cut that shit right there.
You can cut it.
Yeah.
They do.
My sister was tongue-tied. I always thought they
Tongue-tied.
cut the thing under the tongue, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's
Yeah.
fucked up. Like,
Yep.
yeah, no, yeah.
You're welcome. You've learned shit today. Deal with it.
Always.
We're a plethora of knowledge. Morgan is literally living his best life. He said 2 words. He's sitting there eating fucking God only knows what, enjoying. He's like, oh, I brought this together. This is my harem of people that I'm like living my best life.
He's dance monkeys, dance.
I was about to say,
God
have you
damn it.
ever been in that situation where you're with your parents watching a movie and a really steamy sex scene comes on?
Yeah.
Isn't it really awkward as hell?
Yes. Yes,
Dude,
very awkward.
imagine when that happens and you're sitting there with your grandma.
Yeah.
It's happened. Been there. But my grandma will make some snide-ass comment and make me laugh.
Yeah. My grandma's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
My grandma's epic.
Yeah, she's
She
excellent.
should have her own goddamn show, to be honest.
Is that right? Yeah.
Oh,
How old is she?
86.
86? Wow, not
That's
bad.
my grandma's
That woman
age.
kills it. Really?
Yeah.
Dude, my grandma
Yeah.
kills it, man. Go to my TikTok. My grandma,
She's feisty
she's
as
dope
hell.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Michelle knows.
She's
She's
funny.
a feisty.
My grandma,
You'll
bless
know
her
where
soul.
I get it from. That's just to say that.
My grandma used to be the shit, like, before she passed away. She used to sleep on her back with her arms on her chest like she was dead. And she was such a sound sleeper that when she would come visit, my mom would walk in there and check on her.
Think she was dead.
Yeah, and there was one time, I guess she was, like, breathing real shallow, and my mom's like, oh, no. So my grandma waits till my mom walks right above her, and she goes, I'm not dead yet, and scared the shit out of her.
God.
She was the best. She used to teach me swear words in Polish when I was little.
Love
She
it.
was so fucking
Love it.
cool.
Ooh. Speaking of Polish, I sent in my DNA test kit, you guys, last week,
Okay.
and I cannot wait to see
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
what I am.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. I
I
found
already did mine.
I found out shortly after my grandpa, he's still my papa, but he was my dad's dad, wasn't actually my dad's real dad.
Really?
Yeah, so I actually don't know what my real blood
You need to do
grandpa is.
that then.
Yeah, right? You
Like,
know?
well,
Just for fun.
my real dad, I don't. My stepdad is my daddy.
I might be
So
a prince of something. Who knows?
Dude, I might be fucking royalty.
Right?
We might be royalty.
Okay.
Right?
I have a really wild theory,
Guarantee
and
we're
I have
not, but
Facebook
okay.
pictures
Morgan.
to show it. But okay, I'm convinced that because I'm Polish and because of the way my dad looks, that we're descendants of Genghis Khan.
Also, you make really good potatoes.
Because
Like,
no, for real, for my whole life,
Fucking like
my
40%
whole life,
of everybody is.
I
Like,
know.
Yep.
But here's the thing,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
our family, as far as we're aware, is Polish, and then on my mom's side, we're English, Irish, and Scottish, and Polish. But everyone, ever since I've been little, has always asked if I was Asian because I have very almond-shaped eyes and like heavy eyelids. And
Have
then
you not
I
done
also
the thing yet?
what?
You haven't
No, I
done the.
haven't done mine yet.
Oh, you gotta
But
do
I
it.
also have skin pigmentations that normally Asian people get.
Huh.
And as far as I'm aware, like that's the only thing that would make sense is, if there's Mongol blood.
Mhm.
And my dad, when he grows his fucking mustache and shit, it looks like a goddamn
What
Fu
if
Manchu.
you're? What if you are?
That's awesome. I just want to know, and then I can tell my dad I told you so. Because I've been telling him for years, and he thinks it's so fucking funny. And I'm like, dude, if you look at my dad and you look at those paintings of like Genghis Khan's kids, like that's my dad.
Like you look.
It's the best. And
there are
he
millions
thinks
of people in the world actually who do have some
want to be
or descend from Genghis Khan.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he did invade that area that's now Poland.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. Like my dad we have olive skin tone, like dark skin tone, so we tan very easily. And like I guess my dad used to be so tan that when my mom first started dating him, her parents thought he was Mexican. Like, so I'm convinced my dad's Mongolian and doesn't even know it.
I'm the only blonde in my family just because I have a different dad, but I think he's Swedish, and my mom is Czech.
Hello, kitty.
It's a baby
She
kitty.
does not like
It's a
you.
baby kitty. If I use my cat voice, everyone will 100% stop listening to this channel.
Yeah, it'd be
I
interesting.
can't help it.
I'm kind
But
of
yeah,
scared
I'm
to see what
excited.
else.
I
Hey,
can't
I'd be
tell
scared
you.
to see what else I am.
I am
You know.
fucking pumped. And if I am a quarter Indian like my mother, I am totally getting reparations. I'm going to that damn casino.
Yeah.
You better watch out.
I'm 2% Aboriginal Indian.
You better watch the fuck out because I'm coming for mine.
I was 2% Jewish,
2%, really?
but then they updated my info, and I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
I'm like English, Scottish, Irish. Had some Spanish in there, but fucking 2% Jew. That's the only
Did
thing
you
that
just say
didn't show
butt
up.
fucking?
Sorry, I'm a
I'm
child.
sorry.
But fucking nothing.
But fucking, it's one more, but it's two.
I'm a 5-year-old. I'm sorry.
Rachel's like, you said butt fucking.
And then I'm over here like she said.
This
"What?"
is my fucking mind, dude. This is what everyone has to deal with on a regular basis.
So that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't
if
feel
it's
bad.
not okay, then
Hey,
don't deal with it.
All
It's
like
in the back
12
door.
people that actually listen to our show get that, if not worse, for me on the daily. So don't worry. I'm actually on my P's and Q's tonight because you guys are all here.
Oh, don't fucking mind your P's and
Although
Q's.
we're all
I wanted the you. I wanted like the shit that I listened to on Trailer Park Boys. Like, bring it, bitch. You got some strong ass women here. We'll come back at you just as hard. Come on, bring it.
get
Hey,
two
you-
birds stoned at once.
You guys
That
want to
can get
hear a
two
mind?
birds
Tell him,
stoned at
girls.
once. That's right.
We'll
That's
embarrass
right.
him
You guys want to hear a mind fuck right now?
right
Okay.
now.
Absolutely.
We're gonna segue. We're gonna take it back.
So-
We're gonna full circle. My Boston tea theory.
Yes.
So I had to Google it one night because I literally I couldn't sleep.
No, say literally.
Literally. I can't
She
do
wants
that.
it. She wants a shirt that says that because I
You
say it.
need a shirt that breaks up the word the way you say it. because
Literally.
You need it, but I can't do it that way. It's just not
It's
my
fine.
style.
Go.
But anyway, so you guys all thought it fucked with the fish and the pH levels and all that, which makes sense, right? Because
Right.
how do you think of tea? Loose leaf, just shit. Fun. No.
Yeah.
No. So back in the day, and you can still buy it this way allegedly.
Which was a Tuesday.
Always a
No,
Tuesday.
I thought it
Always
was
a
a Wednesday.
On Tuesday. But
I was told
Always
it
a
was
Tuesday. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome. So the tea that they dumped into the Boston Harbor actually was in brick form. So what they would do, I didn't know they did this either until I researched it, and I was so pumped when I found out. So tea used to be basically made out of like a giant compressed brick block, and you would buy
That's
it.
heroin, my dear. That's not tea. They fucking threw heroin into that river.
Could have been.
And just,
Probably.
it's tea. It's tea.
It's medicine. But so it would come basically, it was like loose leaf that was pressed into a block, and then you would just whittle it away in little bits to use. I know.
Right?
I know.
Cocaine.
And you would just
I'm sorry, I
steep it in
can't.
yeah. And the bricks were in crates and stuff like that were pitched in the water. So a lot of it's probably
Usually 2.2 pounds each one.
I'm sorry. That has to be fucking heroin or cocaine. That is no way that was tea.
Well, they pulled it.
No. I think she's right though. I'm just
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with, and we're fucking with you. Go. I'm sorry.
I'm fucking with you, pussy. Don't get wet. I get it.
No,
But,
I'm
like,
sorry.
Yeah, it was like a block.
So-
It almost looks like a wood block, and then it would be like your year's worth of tea in this fucking brick.
Okay.
You would cut off pieces, you would steep it in your water, and that was your fucking tea. But because it was in this brick form,
Okay.
and because of how
Tea
vast
that was
the
in
harbor
a brick
is,
form.
That's
Tea
why
that was in a
it puts
brick
so
form,
much
though,
in
like-
there that it.
no, it wasn't enough
Heroin?
to actually upset the balance of the ecosystem. They were actually years later able to pull up some of that wreckage
Shit,
and find some of that brick tea.
You
Still
can buy.
intact.
You can still buy.
Come on. How is it still intact if it was
Because
that
of
would
the shipping
dissolve?
crates
A brick
it was
of
in. It was
tea.
in the shipping crates because of the way it was shipped.
Oh, I see.
It didn't actually break
Okay.
down,
All right.
so
Yeah,
it didn't
probably
fuck up the ocean.
packaged,
And
yeah.
they do still sell those bricks. Ray's looking it up right now.
Give me one right now.
Yeah, they sell
You
bricks.
know? Hey, you can get one on Amazon. Oh, yeah.
Bitch, I live in
Hey,
Florida.
yeah.
Trust me.
Bricks of
Can you prime me a
Bricks of-
brick?
Honey,
tea.
Next day shipping. That reminds me
Miami
of Mitch
and
Hedberg.
Mexico right there.
Did you ever
Welcome
Did
to
you
our
ever
show
listen to
where,
Mitch Hedberg stand up?
we're looking to buy some bricks.
UPS driver because he's a drug dealer and he don't even
Just
know it.
bricks.
And he's
it's just
always on
regular
top.
bricks, guys. It's fine.
Yeah. We're looking for
I
some
don't
bricks.
do drugs.
Morgan has
Hey,
not spoken.
bricks of tea.
Morgan, everyone, silencio, por favor.
If you
Morgan.
sell bricks of tea,
No,
email me.
stop talking. Morgan, say something. Go.
Oh, well, I mean, all I was going to say about the tea, I don't think they drank it in tea bags back then. I think you would just buy that brick and just scoop into it.
Pretty much.
Yes. Yeah.
Scoop, motherfucker.
Hey,
Funny good
hey,
tea
scoop,
right
scoop,
here.
motherfucker. Hey, scoop, scoop, scoop.
Why is this tea making my mouth numb?
Why can't I feel my face?
What?
Like,
I
yeah.
can't
It's
feel
that
my
weekend
face
song.
when I'm with you. I like it.
I remixed, I did a parody of that song about I can't feel my face when I eat food.
Oh my god. Why isn't it on TikTok?
Because
The guy wrote a love ballad to cocaine. Right? That's pretty
Yes,
much.
I know. And you know, I didn't even realize that until like way later. I'm like,
Yeah.
one night I was out and I was with my friends and
weird.
100% have never done drugs, so I don't even know what that's like. So
Really?
I was like,
I can't say I don't. I know
Well,
100%.
okay.
what
Okay.
that's
I've
like.
100% done everything, and
I've not done, well,
Almost done everything.
I've been to Burning Man twice.
So you got contact.
Almost.
So anyway, so I was out one night and I'm like listening to the words. I'm like, this motherfucker is
I don't
singing
think
a
I've
love
touched
song
it.
to cocaine,
Totally.
like legitimately, and it's on the radio. Okay, but then you're not gonna let
Semi-Charmed Life is about crystal meth.
honey.
Mhm.
Third Eye Blind is my fucking favorite band of all time.
Man, they have some
Listening.
deep ass songs. They do.
Girl, thank you.
And Closing Time
Motorcycle
by
Drive-By.
Semisonic. Closing
know.
Time by Semisonic is about the birth of his child. So
I know.
What?
Don't
Yeah.
school me on the 90s, honey. Don't
Okay, so I
school me
didn't
on the
know
90s.
No, it's about you can't get drunk at someplace anymore.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta go.
You gotta go. You can't stay. It's about
Yeah,
being kicked out. No, it's about being kicked out of your buddy's house. Is what it's about.
room
You know?
eviction.
You know, you gotta go. You can't stay here anymore. You know.
That's right.
Exactly.
Going being where somewhere where
Question.
you thought you're comfortable to out and fucking alone.
But you can't. Ladies, in your whole life, think about like when we used to go out, because I don't go out anymore because I'm fucking antisocial and I legitimately hate
Man,
people
same.
and I will never date again. But when you did, what was the worst pickup line that you can remember a guy laying on you?
Yeah, like
Like
I've,
think
always-
really hard on this. Like think of the worst pickup line.
I don't have to. It's my
I don't even-
favorite
Oh,
story.
oh God, I love that you have a story.
I was really drunk at a Benny Benassi rave. And this guy just comes out of nowhere, fucking twerking, and he goes, "Yeah, you like when I back that ass up on you?" And I just started laughing and told him to get the fuck away, and he just walked off defeated.
But he ended up laid though.
He was so white he couldn't twerk it. He just bent funny.
He was embarrassing.
It was horrible. Oh, it was so great. I was like,
Did
look
they
at this
give
fucking
him
guy.
any points for effort?
No.
Like
It's
participation
horrible.
points? No
He was
participation.
Participation points. Participation points for sure.
He was rigid like a breadstick. He had no rhythm, no
Rigid like a
flow. It'd be different if he had some moves, but no, he's just like drunk frat party guy trying to bounce what he doesn't
God,
have.
I would have at this age I would have engaged that, and then I would have put it on some kind of social media in which
Oh.
to make fun of. I shouldn't do that. I
Just
should.
like a tiny bit, just like a little slice. Just
Okay,
like,
go. I want to hear.
Yes.
what? Me?
Yeah, you.
Sharing is
What's
caring.
your worst pickup line? Come on, girl.
My man, fuck! I've been very forgiving in my lifetime.
Yeah, so have I.
Honestly, if they come with creativity with me, I'm like, okay, let's hear you out, and it usually pans out really well. But like, I don't have a bad one. I don't think.
You
I
have
don't.
to have a bad one.
I don't like.
Everyone
I
has a bad one.
I mean, I've had one that I like. I was like, it's like I fail.
Like
but
made
I
you
thought
feel
I was-
uncomfortable, was like super inappropriate, like you're like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
No,
Every woman has a bad pickup line.
Did a guy ever walk up to you and go, "Hey, nice shoes, want to fuck"?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it doesn't usually work.
no. I mean,
That
Okay.
I
pickup
had that
line
happen to me.
has actually
I
worked
don't know,
once.
maybe like two
Really?
nights
It probably has.
Complimented the most important part of the outfit and got straight to the point.
No.
She appreciated
Okay.
it.
That's
So
amazing.
like, yeah, like I don't
For
know.
you.
Like, there's always been
Yeah.
some sort of like creative point
I
where I'm like, you know what?
handful of times.
I'm gonna hear you out. I'm gonna hear you out just cause like
Nice.
I don't know, like there was only one time I've been like shot down by a dude and it like kind of sucked. It was like really weird. Like I didn't even know like
I've been there. That was a very awkward experience. But
it's
there
weird.
surely has been a guy that's come on to you with a really shitty pickup line that you remember.
What's the most creative pickup line? If you can't think of a shitty one, what's the
well,
one that
my
really sticks out?
shitty and most creative is actually one and the same.
Uh-oh.
But I shot it down. Obviously. So I was at this notorious, I'm not even going to say the name on this fucking podcast to do it justice. One of the oldest bars in our town. I was 28, 29. Closing time was on, literally. Fucking literally the song Closing Time, the lights come on. This guy walks up to me, my right, I swear to God, verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're going to go back to my house to do some crack. You want to come with me?
Wow.
How did
I
you not
stopped
just
for a
run
moment. I go,
with him?
to make sure he wasn't fucking with me. And I'm like, now I'm all set.
If you had been a
good.
drug addict, you would have been so happy though.
Yeah,
Been right in there.
that's what he was fucking I'm like, yeah, no. I will never forget that for the rest of my life. It's, hey, you want to come back to my house? We're going to do some crap. What the fuck? The fuck kind of pickup? Where am I living? And I need to get the fuck out of here immediately.
Well,
That was
in
the beginning of the end with Florida.
in that-
Hell no.
I think that's hands down the worst.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's even worse than nice shoes want to fuck.
Do you
In that-
want to come back to my house and do some crack?
In
Yeah,
that one big thing of crack,
that gets the ball rolling.
I mean, he put it out there to the point, I guess.
I'm slapping my knees. You can't see it right now.
For the
I
love
had-
of fucking God. I don't
had-
even believe in God. I went to church the next day. Shit.
I had someone on Facebook once tell me that I had a cute face, and they're like, we should either fist fight or get married.
Okay, well, no. Neither
Wow.
of those things.
It's like, what?
Why would you want to fist fight with a cute
I
face?
don't fucking know. Right, you can't hit the moneymaker.
You can't, you
The
know?
same reason you want to eat your children.
I never wanted to eat my son.
Women
I've never
have the
wanted
feeling
to
of,
eat-
we say, I'm like, oh God, you're so fucking cute. I want to eat you.
I'm not
Go
a
Google,
goddamn hamster.
go
I'm not
research that and
eating. I'm
Google
not
it
nibbling.
because there's a reason
No.
behind that.
No.
You know,
Yeah, there is.
that does bring up something that I must admit though. Burning flesh does smell oddly like dinner.
No.
Oh.
You know, because we cook. Believe me, meat cooking does smell similar. You know,
Especially if you put all the
But-
same
Well,
seasoning
but
on
it-
it.
Obviously, you're
different.
not seasoning your fucking meat good enough,
but it's
dude.
different. It's different, and it does stink.
Please hold up. Hang on. I'm going to mute because I have to. Well, I'm not mute. Just don't listen.
Yep, we're watching
You
it.
fucking weird.
I have to get ice.
She's angrily grabbing
All
ice
right.
from the freezer.
My ice is very fucking annoying.
So I got a regular tray, and I crack it, and then I put it into the bigger
Oh, Jesus
tray.
Christ. You have to use a tray? Oh, God.
Yeah.
You're living
Yeah.
like simple life for sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, it's like Neanderthal
Yeah.
days over
Babe,
here.
do you want me to like send you like a couple bags of ice?
Well,
Oh,
Like-
look at hers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure
okay,
is.
that's cute.
They're so cute.
Like legit,
They're like
I
little
thought my ice
round
maker was
tabs.
broken today,
Yeah,
and I almost like had a coronary.
I got one like that, but it's
I love
long
it.
ones that they're supposed to go inside like water bottles and stuff.
Do you guys? Did
Don't
I just
those
put
choke
vodka
you
in
out
my
if they
drink, or
come
did
back
I not?
out,
I don't
though?
know if I just
I'd
put
be
vodka in my
scared.
drink.
What's that?
Did I put vodka in my drink just now?
I don't know.
I
I
would
don't know
watch
if I
it.
did.
We'll do it anyway, just to make sure.
Hang on.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I did. Okay, that was strong. Sorry. Oof.
I remember when I had my first beer.
Right?
I don't drink beer.
I'm just kidding. It's from
Beer is
Steph.
child's play.
Exactly.
That was straight vodka.
Beer does
Straight
nothing
vodka.
but give me a
I
headache.
could
and
drink
make me
beer
tired.
all day long, and all I'll do is feel fucking fat, bloated, and really have to pee a
Because you
lot.
drank liquid bread.
I
I
drink
can't.
it.
horrible.
I can't drink beer.
It's disgusting.
I'll drink
Yeah.
liquor all day, but beer I can't.
All
It
day.
all tastes like shit to me.
All day, day.
I have a palate.
Yeah. I prefer liquor 100%.
Vodka.
Beer does nothing but wind up making me
It's
feel
stupid.
tired.
It's water. You
have
might
a
as well be
headache.
drinking water.
Piss water.
Water. Piss water.
Piss water. honey piss water.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to take you off of my very fancy headset because I have to plug my phone in because it's gonna die. Hang on, hold up.
Okay.
If you guys saw the state of my living room right now, you would totally judge me.
No.
Yep. Okay.
This is my house.
Your house looks so clean.
It is, but it's not my house.
I mean,
Okay, well,
you could live like I do. Look at this place.
let me
Or-
see. Oh God, you live in like Narnia.
He lives in a Tool album cover.
He lives in Narnia.
Yeah.
It's clean here.
Fucking Narnia is a place to be, dude.
Right? I am the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
The Lion, the Witch, and the fucking wardrobe.
Where's the
motherfucker.
Turkish delight?
Oh shit! I turned my fan off now. God damn it.
1 second. I gotta run to the bathroom.
All right, here's
Well,
another
don't run. You'll pee
Here's
yourself.
another random thought. Have you ever
Okay.
realized that we don't actually celebrate our birthday? We celebrate the anniversary of our birthday.
I say that every year.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't it in some countries children are born and they're automatically 1 year old?
Yeah.
Like
I
Asian
think-
countries do that?
Yes, some of them do. That is totally accurate.
Yeah.
But it makes sense to me to be born at 0 and then the
Right.
next year you're 1 because it is the first anniversary
it's
of
the- Okay,
the birth.
so
and
my
your gestation
children-
period isn't a full year, so it's like that's kind of weird.
No,
'Cause, like,
they
if
like
you're
to
born
tell me
at 1,
this all
you're
the time
technically
because
9
my
months
son
old.
just turned 8 and he goes, "No, Mom, I'm 9." Because my father told him that he was living his 9th year, so now they like to argue with me and tell me that he's not 8, he's now 9. And I'm like, okay, first of all, no. Because you were in my motherfucking stomach and I created your life. And you were not alive a whole year in there. Only 9
Exactly.
months. So calm the fuck down.
Tell him not to be so anxious to grow up because
Right.
Well,
Sucks.
It
I
sucks.
guess the logic on that goes in when you're 0 to 1, you're living your first year. When
Right.
you're 1 to 2, you're living your second year. So even though you're 1, you're living your second year. And I
Right.
get that. But you don't get to have fronts. You know what I'm saying? You're not 1 until you've lived that year. You know what I'm saying? You can't live 6 months and then say you're 1,
Right.
even though
I'll
you're
do
in your
you one
first
better.
year.
I'll do you one
Right?
better.
Oh, I'm breaking
It
up.
doesn't fucking matter
Okay, there you go.
because we are tiny little insignificant specks in
Blips on the radar.
fucking billions of universes that really mean nothing. So take every second you have on this little tiny speck for as much as you can while you have it. And be thankful because you're a goddamn miracle.
For sure.
How
Boom.
sad would it be
Ready?
if we really were the most intelligent life form
No,
in the
we're
entire
not.
known
No, we're not.
universe?
no way, that's not possible.
We are absolutely not.
Yeah.
We are fucking trash.
Do you think we're like ants and we're so insignificant and boring
Yes.
to the higher beings that they just
Absolutely.
don't?
We are less than ants.
Well,
Less.
what it also is it's like it's so vast out there that like the actual odds of even like I believe that there's probably terrestrial life that can have interstellar
If you don't
intergalactic
believe
travel.
there are other
You're right.
life beings
But-
in billions of universes,
Yeah,
you're,
you're crazy.
fucking out
You're
of your
crazy.
goddamn mind.
But I mean, the odds of them actually finding this one tiny rock in
Are
all of that
very
vastness
minuscule.
are really small, and that's all
It's
it
too
is.
vast.
It's not
It's
that they
either
don't want to
either
come in.
way is depressing. That we're not alone, but we're so far
No,
out in the
it's not
boonies
depressing.
that
That's what makes it amazing. That's what makes you love every second you have because you're so special that you got this. You got to experience this. That's crazy.
yeah, but I want to experience that.
I'm there.
we
with you.
can't.
I'm there
So
with
you just have to say, holy shit, that is a thing, and we get this.
No, it's like, motherfucker, I saw your UFO and you didn't come get me. What are you doing? Like,
Because the multi-universe, our observable universe blows my mind, okay? To think that the universe is ever expanding, I can't comprehend.
Mm.
my
But
guts
the
have
fact that
been-
we have what we have, and that is a possibility, blows my fucking mind.
Well,
That makes me a goddamn miracle.
the rest of the planets in our solar system are uninhabitable.
Right.
In
right
there's-
now,
We're one tiny little solar system that means
Yeah, but if you think about it, like, what happened on Mars? How do we know Mars didn't? I mean, there used to be water on the planet. It used to be
cares?
habitable. I do.
There's like
I'm just as invested in the future as I am in the past. I want to know fucking everything. Like, I want to know what's going on. Like, was Mars Earth 1 and we're technically on Earth 2? Like,
that
is this
we
our
could
second
never
shot?
know. I mean,
Like,
that would legit be a thing. But then you're getting into that shit where we think too much into it, and you can't do that because it'll
but then what's the point in
No,
if
enjoying the moment,
you can't only think into one
enjoying
thing?
this, enjoying Morgan,
when it
I'm enjoying the
Raymond,
conversation.
enjoying
I'm
you.
enjoying the
That's
idea.
the point. That's it. That's what you got. You got that right there. This fucking moment right here is what you got.
And I'm using it to think outside the box and think all the what ifs because that blows my mind.
I know it
Because-
does. I get it. But you can only think about it so much until you go back to the moment. Because I could be dead in 5 minutes.
Damn it.
sure, we're not guaranteed anything. We can go at any time. But I do get what you're saying. I definitely wonder what's out. Like if aliens show up, yes, I would.
Think about it all the time.
Bye. I would go right now. Later.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
totes.
Well, there were a
Uh-huh.
bunch of
I will find a way to set up Skype on the fucking spaceship, and more. I will do the
If
next episode.
aliens come
from
here
there.
and
Be
they're
like, so
asking for people to go, I'm the first person to sign the fuck up. I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah, there are
So-
people who signed up to go to Mars to colonize it.
I'm out.
Yeah,
If
I'd
I could
go.
afford it, I'd be out.
I'd be alright with
I'm
it.
not riding in Bezos's dick ship anywhere. No way, Jose.
Yeah, not his. Not his. We'll make our own. It's fine. We'll probably do
I
better
would
anyway
love
because we're women. We're
Bezos.
smarter.
Bezos is a fucking dickhead. Like, he's not an astronaut. He's a fucking rich asshole.
He's an ass. Yeah, he could have spent that money for greater
anything
causes.
but
Instead,
fucking
he decided to
space.
put himself in space looking like a
Do you like
fucking
Elon
dick.
I don't know, like
He-
feeding starving children.
I have enough
Right.
money to go to space.
Paying your
War that we
workers
have
better
going on that we've been
wages so
in
they
for
don't have to
20
work
years.
slave labor, type bullshit.
What do you think of Elon Musk? Do you think he's the same deal?
Well, he married Grimes, all right? Like, Grimes is a little
He's the
something.
same.
Like, there's a little bit of clout there, I feel. And also, Grimes' brother is Jay Worthy. And, like, Jay Worthy is, like, I'm a music nerd. I'm a bit of a music nerd.
We're all
And,
music nerds.
so London Parks, that's Jay Worthy. And, like, he's got some sick shit. I love it. But Grimes, I'm like, how did you have a baby with Elon Musk?
He's an odd.
How did I have a baby with my father of my children?
it's
Just
funny,
you have
but,
sex,
like-
penis, vaginas, sperm, eggs.
Vagina sperm eggs. They're like a conglomerate. It's like a vagina sperm egg. It's what Elon Musk does.
Well, I mean, if some billionaire told you he was, attracted to you and wanted to marry you, would you do it? If he was really unattractive guy.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I mean, went to space. Like, I was a space nerd when I was a kid too. Like, fuck! Like, if he's gonna like hit all the, like, fucking nerdy points, like, I probably would. Like,
For a trip to
You already-
space, I'd marry him.
he already hit 2 of them for me. Like,
I'm single. I am self-sufficient, and I have never been happier in my life.
I honestly,
I've
I
been
don't
single for
marry
5
for
years,
money,
and I'm
but
cool.
married for
I've
happiness
never
for
been
all.
happier in my life.
I married, like, I have no, okay, I've been engaged. That didn't work out. But it was like happiness, like you go, give it a good
It's all
go.
a learning
Give it a
lesson. I don't
college
regret
run.
any relationship I've been in.
A good
I don't
college.
regret them any. But they have gotten me to here.
For every experience we have helps mold who we are going to become.
Exactly. We grow from our life lessons.
You don't regret things. Let it be a
No
lesson.
regrets.
Learn from it. Grow from it. Evolve.
Not a
If you
single
don't
letter.
evolve from it, that's your problem.
I think life is better for the stupid though, because
Yeah, probably.
They don't have to
they're not cognizant of most of the really terrible things in life and
I
society.
kind of agree with that.
Well, have you ever seen
Very
the movie Idiocracy?
Yes.
It's good. Yeah.
Love
Yes.
that. Mike
Love that
Judge.
movie.
Mike Judge is like,
Yep.
oh my god, go away, Baton. I'm like,
Yeah, dude. That's. I mean,
it's like,
but would you rather have the knowledge of like an Einstein or somebody like super fucking with it, or would you rather be blissfully ignorant with somebody like, you know, not Sling Blade, but like kind of that situation where you're just Gilbert Grape.
Well,
I think I'd still go the
Gilbert Grape,
smarts.
Arnie.
Because smarts
Oh,
is important to me. Yeah. No, I think I'd still go the smarts. Smarts is important to me.
smart.
Me too.
A chicken is, you know,
I'd rather know
be
than
led
not
around.
know. That's why we do what we do. We'd rather know than not know, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's the not
Yeah.
knowing that eats away at us.
Right. That's why we seek for
Ignorance is bliss, but
knowledge.
it's not, like, awesome, you know? Like,
Knowledge is the only real power that exists.
like, you know, like, ignorance is bliss. And, like, I feel like you'd have to be, like, kind of more on the really bad spectrum of that.
Yeah.
To really enjoy things.
Yeah, but yeah, knowledge is power. Like
Yes, always.
I want to know it all. I want to know as much as I can.
Yeah.
And then be
Fuck
smart
everyone.
enough to disseminate what to do with that knowledge.
And then when it's all said and done, use it all to take over the world.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You could
Pinky
be
in the
like,
brain.
I was just thinking that.
Yep.
Gee, Brian, what are we gonna do tonight?
comes back
Do every
around.
Oh my God. Speaking of which, please tell me you cried at Steve's video.
I didn't watch it
Oh,
yet.
Blue's Clues, Steve. Yeah. Oh, you
That
gotta
hit.
watch it.
That hit me in the feels.
Look at my face. I physically bawled my eyes out watching that stupid
I
ass
heard
video.
a lot of people got pissed off about it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking
How
Really?
did you get pissed off at that?
because the guy went off to college and like did something with himself. Like,
Yeah.
It was
fucking
very,
haters.
it was traumatizing.
Let him live life.
You know, like,
He
fuck.
came back to say he was sorry though.
Yeah, dude, that's being a man.
I love
Coming back and saying, hey, I'm sorry and I love you and I'm, you know.
I love the
Yeah.
memes that talk about it's like, okay, now that Steve's apologized to us, we can all start processing our trauma and our abandonment issues.
I need some goddamn therapy right now because Steve
Oh,
done
wow.
come back in my life out of nowhere after 20 years. I'm like, Steve,
I
I thought you were gone.
okay, here's my thing. I forget how old we are getting and how long it's been. When I saw him, I was like, oh my fuck, he's so old. And then I was like, shit, I'm there
He's
too.
like, I've been gone 20 years. I'm like, wait, no, you haven't.
And then I had to do the math, and I was like, I was 13 when he left.
Yeah, like, no. Why?
God, yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
See, I don't know.
Do you want to buy
any-
me some Botox and fucking like a goddamn neck lift as well while you came back?
I was 14 when he started.
I
Wait,
remember a time when I
Raymond,
hate.
listen.
Yeah.
I definitely was.
No, but it's like I was just sitting there the other day and I was thinking about it. It's like the year I graduated was 2000.
I love this.
Here it is now. I've been.
What
out
year
of,
did you graduate, Morgan?
97.
18,
I
97.
was supposed to graduate in
Oh.
2000, but I got held back a grade.
Michelle,
Yep.
what year
2000.
did you graduate?
06.
98. Morgan got me by a year.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's why he's Big Daddy Morgan.
That's why he's Big Daddy.
I should have
I like
graduated.
it when you call me Big Papa.
Technically, females age. Mentally, I'm older than you.
Yeah.
I should
That's
have.
scientific, bitch.
I should have graduated in 95, but I lost a lot of credits because I cut class a lot.
Oh, Jesus. Well,
Rebel
really
without a
older.
cause.
Hooligan.
See,
Yeah.
me and Morgan have been running together back then.
I was a bit of a juvenile delinquent in that regard.
Morgan,
Yeah.
why were you a juvenile? You know what, Morgan? Stop that nonsense.
Well, yes. Well, I'm not in school, but if I were in school, I'd be taking it seriously. But back then, I hated school, and I
Said, fuck the system.
went
I
to
wasn't a big
school that-
fan.
Yeah.
But I did. I was
Same
a
thing
blonde
with me.
girl. I was a blonde white woman, so I mean, I kind of, had it easy.
Well, yeah, that is
Yeah,
kind of a.
everyone does it, like, honestly, like, I know.
Honestly,
It does.
I was
it
an
helps.
attractive blonde girl.
I was the goth kid they thought was going to shoot up the school.
I love that.
Yes.
Fucking
Oh my
love
God.
that.
Hey,
That was
hey,
my
hey,
sister.
That too.
They were like, ooh, scary. And I'm like, no, I'm just smart and I hate you. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
that was my sister.
No, I seriously wore
I really
trench
did.
coats like
Did you really?
during that time. Yeah, like not because they did it. Like I was in that scene. Like I was one of those
Yeah,
high
that
school
was just your
kids.
vibe.
I
Yeah,
had
we
the
wore trench
long
coats.
black hair, the
Uh,
trip pants. Everything was 3 sizes too big.
Do we
I
want to
was
go back
coming
to
to
our
school with new
Jankos?
piercings.
Do you remember the pants
I never
that
had
just kept getting
Jankos.
bigger as they went down and they went over the whole shoe?
Jankos.
Huh?
They were Janko
Yes,
jeans.
yes.
Jinkos.
Yeah.
That's
I
what-
didn't have
she
a pair of
knows.
those. I did
And
not
we-
have a pair of those. I was sad.
And we were all listening to
I
Korn.
didn't either.
We wore 'em.
Yeah.
Corn was.
And fucking, like, the first 3 albums.
Honey,
of
I was
Korn.
listening to fucking hip hop 100% all day.
And, like, the Biscuit, like, the first album, at least.
Life is Peachy is one of the most influential albums of my young life.
One.
That one and
Life is Peaches?
Life is Peachy,
Or-
Life is Peachy, and Megadeth's Countdown to Extinction.
Oh, that was a good, actually. That was a good.
That's what I'll argue one of the best albums ever put
It
out.
was.
Like,
It was really
there
good.
isn't a bad song on that one. And then like Ozzy Osmosis, which I didn't
Osmosis,
realize.
I
I didn't
fucking
realize
love
at the time. Is from I think
Yes.
was it Osmosis or was the one right before Osmosis and on? Zach Wilde was
on.
Ozzy's guitarist because he took over, and Zach Wilde actually is who I
Zach
think is the
Wilde,
greatest.
yes.
He's the best musician, best guitarist that ever lived.
Okay, calm down.
Him and
Calm
Dimebag,
down.
him and
Calm
Dimebag,
the
oh
fuck
my God.
down. Don't go putting shit out there like that. Do not fucking say
Yeah.
shit like. He's the
yeah.
best guitarist of all time.
Yeah, Zach Wilde. I'll put him up against anybody.
He's amazing. Him and
He's
Dimebag,
amazing.
for real. They're
Yeah,
best.
Dimebag's another one that's right up there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like best friends.
But yeah,
The river.
they're best friends. The song
The river.
in this river
Yes.
is actually about Dimebag. They grew up together.
It's so good.
And
that video.
yeah.
But you're speaking of one genre of music. You have to open it up to
yeah,
all
no,
genres.
he can play all the
music.
man plays
You mean
piano.
right.
He's done dude, he can do all
Because
that.
there
But
are
yeah,
some
all
classic
genres.
rock fucking riffs
No, you're right. There are, and there's some badass.
that will make you feel shit in your soul.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not denying that at
It's
all.
just
I'm
like-
not denying that. I'm just simply stating, and I'm not saying that the music is better. I'm saying the guitarist's skills are
It's
better.
like the feel, the emotion they put through the fucking, like.
I'm gonna send
Oh.
y'all something when we get off this phone, okay? And I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I'm gonna send y'all a link.
I'm gonna
And,
make
when
you.
and not tonight, but tomorrow when you watch it, y'all call me.
Yeah.
Have you ever
You
heard
better
of
not rickroll me, Rachel. I've had
Rodrigo
enough
y
of that.
Gabriela? Have you
What?
ever heard of Rodrigo y Gabriela? It's a brother and
No.
sister. They're Spanish guitarists, and they don't. There's no vocals or nothing, but they're freaking. They're badass.
No, listen to me.
Spin around
I
and jam.
100% respect a fucking guitar more than any goddamn instrument. Well, a piano. I love a fucking piano too. But I'm talking like in a band. If you can fucking shred that guitar and make me feel something and bring me to tears,
Yeah.
that right there is, that's it. So I'll send you something, like I said, and on the next episode, you can fucking tell me if that shit made you feel something, because it's never something you've never heard.
Right.
Oh, and it most likely will, but I can promise it. I still won't consider him better than Zach. Zach is the best guitarist there is.
But you know what?
Very good.
I respect that, Raymond, but I'm also gonna challenge this. Always be open.
Oh, of course.
to
course.
evolving and
Always
having something new be your favorite
evolving.
thing.
Did
Oh,
he?
yeah.
Otherwise, you're
Hey.
stuck just like our parents were.
Did Zach
And
want-
they're old ass shit.
I just changed careers, went to school, got a degree, and I'm going to get a second degree starting Monday in a completely different field that's going to help with the one that I'm in, though. So I'll have an AA and an AS when I'm done in the next 2 years.
So you went from
So,
living
like-
in a car,
Don't count prison and homeless and down by the river in a tent. I've
and
done
now
all
you're
that.
going on your second degree.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes. That Southern hospitality, though.
Yeah, we can all do it. We just got to apply ourselves, you know?
And I'm a single fucking mother killing it on her own. And Michelle,
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Jack of
That's like me.
you
Yeah!
are.
I'm a fucking hub of useless knowledge and some semi-important shit.
No.
And a parent.
And your personality is amazing. And you're fucking hilarious. And you're really fucking goddamn witty. I thought I was witty, but I have to be on. I'm not always on.
I have my moments. I have moments.
Girl, you had a moment.
And if
the
you
other
can
night, I'll
catch,
tell you what.
if you can catch them, it's fantastic. It's fun. Drinking, there's also a bell curve with it.
She
The
said
wit gets to a certain
fantastic.
point. Fantastic.
And then I'm gonna be
Chicago.
like, well,
That's
y'all
Chicago
come
accent.
back.
Leave me alone.
Well, on that note, we're 10 minutes shy of 3 hours, so
Wait,
Oh!
I got
I
one
know.
more. Hold on, I got one more quick random
No
thought.
way. That's
then
not
we'll
been
go.
3 hours.
Wait,
Yes.
Yes, it has.
10
Yes,
minutes.
it has. Yes, it is.
I
Okay.
want to backtrack for 1 second because, like, I didn't get to say my underrated game.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, go.
Way back.
Mortis.
Bushido Blade.
Oh shit. Okay.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Bushido Blade. Because, like,
Yeah.
Why do I know
I
that?
fucking, like, it's been a long ass time since I played it. I looked it up while we were kind of talking and whatever.
Oh, that's so
And there wasn't-
fucking cute, babe.
There wasn't very many, like, installations of it, right? And I'm like, you know what? That actually deserves some recognition. But
There
Bushido
you
Blade,
go.
I love Fallout. Like, Fallout, like, I love that shit. I played the shit out of Fallout. It's like my favorite game. Fable, favorite.
I love that.
Like,
I
all
love that.
shit. But, like, Bushido Blade, like, I haven't seen much of that, and that's underrated. So that's all I had to say.
That's great.
So
Thank you
kick
for
ass.
yes.
So
Thank
kick
you for
ass.
interjecting that.
All right, let me throw out this one last quick random thought, and then we can all go. We'll end it on
I'm
this
so
right
sorry.
here.
Morgan, edit most of us out, please. And make it all you and fucking Ray, please. Okay?
Why? No, this is awesome.
fun, you know.
Because you're literally gonna fucking lose your podcast over this.
Well, guess who's
I'm
not
kidding.
cut off?
Fuck everybody. I don't
You
care.
guys get way more
That's
views
awesome.
than we do on this show, so like,
Yeah,
you actually
and they all
might get
fucking
us some.
want to say bullshit.
Yeah, actually, our comments are really nice. Hilarious show. Thank you so much. Our people love it.
Well, give it
Oh
time.
my god, you have vocal fry. Oh my god, your voice is really annoying. Oh my god, you laugh
fuck
too
that.
much and shit. Oh my god,
Don't
you
listen
talk
to
about your kids.
Y'all
Oh my,
listen to 'em.
go fuck
your
yourself and
show,
don't
yeah.
fucking listen to my podcast
See,
then.
I told you it's
We're all
infuriating.
coming to, like, we're like worlds colliding here. You know,
Yeah.
like.
All right.
it's
All right, let
Or
me
make your own.
exactly.
Put
Yeah,
yourself
just-
out
yeah,
there, dude.
Put yourself
Show
out
me
there.
how well
Yeah.
you can do.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
Do that.
you go out on there.
Do better.
Like,
All right.
and-
Here's the last
All right, go.
random thought, and then we'll end it here because we are over 3 hours, and Morgan's ready for bed. I can tell. Okay. Why is a Pegasus called a Pegasus and not a horsefly?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Why is a butterfly and not a flutterby?
No, because that's exactly how it got its name. Did you guys see that thing flutter by? And they go, what? And he goes, that right there.
Why is it a
The
butterfly?
butterfly.
It's a fucking
Actually,
flutterby.
Actually, we did actually. That was one of the random thoughts that I brought up a long time ago too.
That's gonna be on my next stupid shit that annoys me fucking TikTok. It's a flutterby.
The
It's
flutterby.
not fucking I'll take
And-
butter and make it fly, but it's not gonna be a fucking flutterby.
And a Pegasus is the real life horsefly.
Correct.
Kind of like the real life Drake. This is the real life
Oh,
horse
yo, oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
Hashtag you heard it here first.
I
Michelle
googled.
has to go to bed.
I have one
Yeah.
last Google response
Okay.
to Ray
Yay.
because I have to educate because now I was convinced. So Pegasus, the name means either of the spring from the Greek word pege, maybe, or sprung forth from pegazo. The first alludes to the steed's connection with various springs, and the latter to its birth from the Gorgon's neck, from where it comes from in lore.
Ooh,
So
interesting. So Greek
it
mythology.
has a weird name, but it's relating back to its origin.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. What about a butterfly?
Google, hold up.
Fucking explain that shit.
Of course I will.
Love you. Morgan, just deal with it. You have nothing. You don't have fucking kids. Silencio, por favor.
You're gonna love this. Okay.
Oh God, please.
In other languages, the butterfly's name means liquor of milk or milk thief.
Yeah, because it's got like a tongue that goes in and gets that nectar and
Did
stuff.
butterflies-
In the ancient Greeks called butterflies psyche, which also means soul. Many cultures feel that when we die, our souls go to heaven as butterflies. So, like in Russia, they're called babochka, which means little soul.
Oh
So
my God, that's adorable.
Yeah.
Vodka.
So,
Love.
So it's just a
depending-
takeoff.
I love
It's just a
that.
takeoff
That's
something like
way
that.
better.
yeah.
But
Yeah. It's
I love
either,
it.
I love
either
you.
relating to their soul and the carnation and reincarnation and shit, or it's the fact that they do drink nectar and it's milk thief. Like, how adorable is that? Like, milk
Our
liquor.
souls live on. That's epic.
It's precious.
In Canada, they steal bags of milk.
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
I've seen that, and we got Capri Suns. Like,
I do have
Guys-
some Capri Suns
guys
right
ever
now in
seen-
my home.
Oh my
You ever
God.
see the monkeys on the island that steal everything? Like they take the hat off, that glasses
Yep.
off your head.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just made me think of that.
Monkeys
I
will
don't
take
know.
anything.
What, my
and-
hat?
No. Her with the stealing the bags of milk thing just made me think of them monkeys
My
stealing.
roots.
And
Monkeys
you know what?
will, they
And
will
you-
literally take anything.
And you know what? I drank from the bag. I used to drink from the milk carton when we used to do bags for a while.
I
would drink
remember
from the
that.
bag.
Hey, I ate the
You
worm.
had to push the bag down to get the fucking air socket and then put the goddamn.
What are you talking about, Capri?
What in
Oh.
the fucking Auschwitz were we living in right then?
Are you talking about the cans?
No,
Like,
the fucking bag milk they gave us. Fucking
Yeah,
milk
okay.
in bags.
you have to like cut it.
Oh,
a
you put a
certain way,
straw in the center. Is
Yes.
a little tip thing, and
I don't know if we had bags of milk where I was at. I always remember the cartons.
all my
The-
friends did. We always had.
No,
cartons.
I don't know if I was at that prison.
Well, there was this insane campaign in the
Welcome
80s
to
and
Florida.
90s to get people to drink
Raymond,
milk.
welcome to fucking Florida.
Oh yeah, the got milk.
Yeah, there was,
Oh, that was. Oh.
there was so much pressure put on
Everywhere.
people to drink
It
Well,
milk.
was in our
drinking
teen
milk.
magazine.
And when I grow
got
up-
milk.
Babe, that was the beef lobbyists putting
Yeah,
out
they were-
a
Yeah.
lot of money to the government.
Dairy lobby. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Oh yeah, but it worked though. They had parents fretting like, "Am I giving my kids enough milk?" And
Guys,
you know,
do you know who drinks cow's milk?
Cows.
Baby fucking cows.
Yes.
And you know why they drink cow's milk? To make them really fat and grow really fast because they're fucking huge. Why are we? If you want to drink milk, drink breast milk. Oh no, that's gross. You're a human. Why is it gross to
Do you
drink human
do you not
milk?
consider that a
Explain
form
that
of
to me, gentlemen.
cannibalism?
We're actually not supposed to drink milk at all.
Thank
like,
you.
after
No,
Yeah.
we're not.
something.
No,
Only
we're not.
animals.
Yeah.
My caveman ass is
We're
lactose.
like,
our
That's
bones.
not-
will
We
be
don't need
fine
Or
milk.
without-
actually, no. If you can tolerate milk, isn't that a throwback to ancestral shit?
ooh.
Right?
Oh,
Certain
man, okay,
people,
so,
it's
what
more
about,
common
like-
to be lactose nowadays than it used
what
to
about
be.
like these people that got like they're like what? It's like almost up to like 4-year-olds still like breastfeeding, like they're like real
Oh,
old.
that's weird, man.
that's
That is.
Seriously,
that-
I'm like, what
You're
is
being-
child
you're-
should not
that's too
remember
much.
that.
I
Yeah.
breastfed till 18
No.
months. Done.
Oh. Your child should not remember it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like they're real old. It's not
Oh, yeah.
If they can say your name,
Yeah,
It's
going
like,
to
yeah,
9
no.
is way too long.
And for some reason, it's almost always boys that are breastfed far beyond the date when it's
Man,
appropriate.
that's the
I think
parent.
they fucking
That's the
touched
mom's
that
fault,
shit.
though.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely
mom's
fair.
fault.
Weird ass fucking like
And it's also selfish. That's
whatever.
selfish.
It's gross. It's
So-
gross.
Going back to the beef lobbyist thing, I'm sorry, I'm tired too, Morgan. This will be quick. There was a really funny episode of another
going on,
podcast called The Dollop that covers history that they don't talk about. And there was like a beef lot like group that purposely like hiked the beef prices so significantly high that people put on a riot because they refused to buy beef because it was just too expensive. And it got to the point where so many women were protesting and like preventing people from buying meat that their husbands were going to like city hall and like trying to get the mayor and everyone involved and like the higher ups because they're like, there's no one at home to take care of our kids. You got to do something and get our wives back in the house.
Jesus, talk about drama.
So, like,
It was
it's, like,
fucking
all,
hilarious.
like,
I mean, women were getting like, huge protests, huge riots. Women were getting arrested. It was a whole fucking shit show. And the guys were like, "What about the kids? Who's gonna take care of
I'm gonna
them?"
say something really,
we
really.
don't know how.
It was fucking
We
wild.
have
It was
no
so
idea
funny.
how to take care
So
of these
funny.
kids.
I'm gonna say something really controversial right now. That might end my career.
That Axl Rose rocked that look for a while.
That's why I'm fucking
Well,
Hill?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Wait.
I'm cool with controversial. I say
not
that.
in my lifetime, okay? But very soon, I will guarantee you that women will take over this fucking earth. And I
Yes.
guarantee you it will be fucking better. The only reason we haven't taken over is because when we were the dawn of creation, men looked at women, they're like, oh no, those bitches gotta be controlled. Because they'll fucking run shit.
I'll say something
So let's
controversial.
fucking tear them down. And that's what they
They
did.
already have.
But we're coming back, bitches.
Full circle.
Fuck you guys. But we are coming back. And it'll all be better. And you guys,
It'll be like Viking shit.
that's why you should be nice to
Those-
us. 'Cause we'll save your life. You're welcome.
But don't
On
call it
that-
a comeback. We've been here for years.
Yeah. I got really offensive when Justin Timberlake said he's bringing sexy back. I was like, I've been here the whole fucking time, bro.
How long?
No.
Me, I've been here for 39 years. I've been sexy this whole time.
Oh,
Yes.
I think we need to go to bed.
Ain't no one bringing it back.
Hey,
It's already been
Case
here.
in fucking point.
Okay, well, on that note, thank you all for doing the show tonight.
Hey, that's the fucking way she goes, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the way she goes.
It's what cookie crumbles.
That's right.
I mean
Hey,
us all with
buddy.
peace, love, peace.
Oh, definitely. Thank you all for coming on. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, I really think we should do another little show. We'll make another little intro or something, and we'll do this every periodically. We'll all come on and talk about random shit like this. This is great.
Next
Yeah.
time I will talk less and let
shit.
the men talk more. I'm sorry.
All right, great.
No. Alrighty. Well,
Later, peeps.
Florida. Out.
Whatever. Halifax.